We go see you got TV.
Lush Life Clothing. Live that life that's lush. You want to have style winter, spring, summer, fall? Yeah, go to Lush Life. LushLifeClothing.com. Get that clothing apparel, kids. Men and women. Fitted hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all that. Lush Life. Yeah. Speaking with the official Queen of the Ring girls, you get everything. All you gotta do is go to queenofthering.tv, click on the link to the mobile fan club site banner, log on, and get that $4.99 subscription via PayPal. Everything Queen of the Ring is here. Don't be left out of the loop. Salute to all the fans that rep the brand, Queen of the Ring.
Baz Bunny, the girl, first lady of the streets. Y'all already know what it is. QOT, y'all. NHB, we in the motherfucking build.
It's your boy, Mr. Grind Season, the king of the queen of the ring. NHB, no holds bar. Make some motherfucking noise.
Hold the fuck up. Give it up for the lady. C3 won the coin toss. It's on Tori Doe.
I'm waiting for them. Last time I was here, I seen 4. 2 years later, I got C3. See? I'm trying to let go of the past shit. But that's simple mathematics. Y'all bring me back just to push me a step backwards, but I'm a natural. Back in my element, watch how I put a low in the earth when y'all hear these fire lines. Seen the X. When y'all hear these fire lines, seen the X now, bullets hell, see about to meet my carbon 9. She don't die? Fuck it, the ox are hide, I'm at what most fear. Y'all gassed her, now C3 really about to get sent to the sky. Your little system, entertainment. I could knock her for unit, drop walls, whole team strapped. My surround sound off. She gon' push my buttons till I point, then the release gon' have my arm jerking. Like I'm trying to change the channel when the remote not working. rifle, hollows on my palate. Half spin, start shooting when that shit pivot on the axis. Could've bagged your friend Nook, bitch. Could've bagged your friend Nook, bitch. Would've had her head in my box like we was FaceTiming all. Could've had her hanging from the strap like she hang gliding, but her face so ill. Like your ass in briefs and QB mouth, jazz shape, scratch that, Bonnie shape, misfit face, all y'all bitches is too crazy. But her face so ill. Like your ass in briefs and QB mouth, jazz shape, scratch that, Bonnie shape, misfit face. All y'all bitches is targets. This just one of my hustles. I could get misplaced. It's been a minute, but I'm familiar. I don't need a fucking introduction, and it's only my first round. I got a whole lot more shit to cover. Go ahead.
C3 is on you, C3. Yo, stay in the middle of the ring. Stay in the middle of the ring.
She said something about you. Here's my friend right here. We call her T. Honestly, to bag you, that wasn't the plan. It was just reel you in so we could pass you through the team. I mean, that was a secret mission, G14 classified. But since you brought it up, guess what? Right now is where your ass would die. But first, I said I was going to roll out the carpet for her, right? Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Tori's return. Welcome back, bitch. We missed you here at Queen in the Ring. I think that's why they set you and me up. They knew this shit was going to be a classic. But wait, no, I'm lying. Debo called me and said he's still mad, bitch. He set you up and gave you me because he knew you would get your ass whipped. So I hope you've been training, Tori. Because I swear to God, I ain't going to let you get no rest in. Tonight, shit going to get uglier than your best friend. Tonight, shit gonna get uglier than your best friend. Fuck all you Harlem girls. I hold all you girls to a reverend. They was talking good math. You was Mark Doe to get left to John Doe, so I wrote a New Testament. Now Matthew, Mark, John, New Testament. Don't worry, she about to die a peaceful death. These bars was heaven sent. But niggas was asking me, was I worried? I wonder how in the fuck could they question this? Because that day Debo hit my line, I think the time was around 3:29. Niggas already knew 330 was the estimate. So you could take... So you could call your little team, donation, and tell them that your funeral coming up. They could start taking donations. But first, they might want to start an investigation. It's going to be hard to find a piece of dough over this cheese. She getting sauced and I'ma leave dough bacon. Now I got good delivery in this ring, but that last ball was DiGiorno. I also got good delivery when I swing a quick right, a dent your jaw, though. It's fuck you in every way and I ain't trying to get in them drawers, though. She ain't gonna be able to recoup. I broke some crazy shit for dough. So these rounds were supposed to be 2 minutes. But since you went over that, this gonna feel like a whole lot of mileage. I'm washing this pussy up even if she only got a mouth ditch. I got 3 homegirls named Kia. Yo, chill, for real. I got 3 homegirls named Kia. I call them KKK. You fuck around and get this crowd lynched. They'll make half you bitches hang over 3 and leave the rest wondering where this child is. Now, did y'all see Hangover 3 when they was wondering where child is? Well, good, but I'm gonna need y'all to listen closer. That's the last time I'm gonna slow it down, kids. This round is exactly where I'm leaving this broad. Little bitch thinks she flee. just because she's sleeping with dogs. Will I shut bitches up and muzzle them? Will I shut bitches up and muzzle them? And I ain't read the Quran, but if she tell a lie, I'ma hit her side, make her body spin east like she trying to speak to a god. You being C3, come on. You being C3, come on. If you really believe that, that's sort of backstabbing to me. So just for that, it's gonna be a crazy impact between the floor and the back. The shit gonna echo like smack. After I back smack her to sleep, I'm about to zip this bitch. Like All-Stars playing one of the wackest teams. You ain't gonna score not 1.5, cause you ain't even half a 3. So don't dare disrespect me. So don't dare disrespect me and come up here spitting some shit that you know belong in the trash. Because if you do, that's where you going. I'm going to be like the Dreaming Fab, and her little ass going to literally get thrown in the bag. And Devo, please, no more 2-minute time limits. I feel like I just ran through this shit dumb fast. But as for you, Tori, you can just catch your breath and get ready for round 2 with your punk.
Top of round 2 is on Tori Doe. Let's get it.
Feels good to be back home. Fell off, negative, just play below. Now I'm past cold. Your heat control like candlelight. I was climbing to my peak, parting the leave, but if we was comparing tears, that ain't Fahrenheit. You don't believe? You don't believe? You don't believe? I see. Talk like you keep a still peace tuck. Still heat. Just getting a different read, and I guess I gotta sell see us. You wanna be the type of rich where you could take care of your family. I wanna be the type of rich where I could put my family in positions to take care of themselves. So they ain't gotta look up to me like they could see power when they stare at themselves. Was that clearer? Do you see now? Bitch, you gotta be see now. It's 38 special call shots, and it's right under the pound like redown. But not yet. I was 18, not 19. 40 only knew half, and I'm 20 now. You gonna be 27 next month. LOL. Ain't it funny how you're 26 and this like deja vu, but so it means you was coming up at 24. And I was that bitch in 17. Kill who? Kill who? Kill who? I'll put my water down. Kill who? I pack 2 when the chance is given. Deuce deuce and a hawk and start Andrew Wiggin. But not yet. Not yet. I'm dying, you idiot. What is wrong with this shit? Not yet though. Let me simmer down. But you been gay since a youngin'. If it wasn't exposed, where you get that from? You said your mom is a drunk and pop pills, so perhaps psychologically you were searching for a mother figure because you lacked one. See? How you could fuck up a life in 20 seconds, have a baby, not raise it right, then it's left like this bitch just finding herself at 27. Wait, I feel me getting on my shit again. Wait, I feel me getting on my shit again. Wait, I feel me getting on my shit again. It's time to get a little feminine. A bitch, get treat like one. Act like a nigga and get beat like one. My hammer, I treat as such. Start moving stuff and redecorate this room. That's a woman's touch. Fuck you forgot. Fuck you forgot. Under these clothes, oh man. Fuck you forgot. Under these clothes, we got the same shit. And it's just our minds. That's way different. I scheme, set this up. These lines punch like dope in the cane hit. No PC. Go back in with the whole bank. That's what the fuck I call a name flip. It's a rap. It's a rap. Like a bitch in recovery. I'm on your ass with something tough by my tummy. I'm surgical with this steel. This match was perfect. She swing fake dick and I'm a plastic surgeon. Yo, they make a lot of noise. This is a big place. My infrared beep like a skiing sound. 50 bag full of bullets and I'm letting off every damn round. I got a P90, that's above the 38. Remember? That was under the pound. All like to sit a grown man down. See? You still want to be a man now? Bet you was hoping this wouldn't work out. I've been on my block, learning how to lift weight. Push up bras ain't the only thing that's gonna pull up to this bitch face. You can't spell extort without talk. Everything you earned, I was taking soon as the deal closed. Fetty, what you scared for? Told you I'd never let a broke bitch peel though. Nigga said, hey, see Cole, Tori. She could never come before the God. Who would want to be C? Knew I was gonna drug her. Use your heads. Use your heads. Fire. They make a lot of noise. She could never come before the God. Who would want to be C? Knew I was gonna drug her. When I see, I'm the one they chose. I'm the one they chose to give C3. Soon as she get out of order, put her back in line like a neat freak. Yeah, cute jokes, but in real life they not that funny. Cause I know for a fact, if I let you, you'll eat my pussy. You probably would have tried to fuck after. I would have played along, let you dwell in all those vibes till you pulled out your strap. Then I pull out mine and throw shells. In other words, let slugs fly. Plus fly. Bitch, you bugging. Me with cold feet? I just killed you as a dyke and a femme. You in front of 2 G's like I'm trying to spell UG or something. It's been a minute. They make too much noise. It's been a minute, but I'm familiar. I don't need a fucking introduction. And that was only my second round. I still got a whole lot more shit to cover. Go ahead.
Time. Give it up.
Already? Just coming up at 27, I'm not like you. I don't need Queen of the Ring. So get your shit straight. Cause at the age of 19, I had already won poetry slams and had 3 mixtapes. But what you do? Just got a couple of battles. Bitch, please. Man, let me get to my rent. Anyway.
She couldn't rebuttal that. She couldn't rebuttal that.
Psych, I lied, nigga. You talked about my suicide shit. I'ma show you how I could die and come back
live. Thank y'all all for tuning in. As always, it's your host Nomad from the Queens of Battle Rap show. It's a lot of people in the chat. Do me a favor, put thumbs up on the thumb emoji type of thing. Tori will be on momentarily. Just want to say a few things. One, this is a very, very, very great month for females in battle rap. We had the event that happened just this past weekend, another event coming this weekend, and then another event happening the next weekend. So we had the Flint, Michigan event. This next one is the Queen of the Ring URL event taking place in Cali, and then we have the Graham Battle League event that's going to be taking place next weekend as well. So definitely a great month for the women. Recently had the Woman of the Year event that actually had taken place. She did win that. It's like the second that I know of, I would say, awards kind of ceremony, because Restore the Podcast had one, and who got it? Yoshi, right? Yoshi. And her title was what? Was it Woman of the Year too, or? It was, Female Battle Rapper. Female Battle Rapper of the Year, gotcha. And I think she made number 4 on this list. So I say that just to say, because I know that there's a lot of backlash. Some people agree with what took place. Some people didn't. You know, I don't really have an opinion. I wasn't asked to do it. But what I will say is, you know, if anything, you have the Grammys, you have the Tonys, you have the Oscars, you have the MTV Awards, so on and so forth. Just create more awards. You know what I'm saying? Just that one doesn't have to. It's not just that one. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the Grammys. You have the American Music Awards. You know what I'm saying? So let's just create more. That's my take on it personally. And I want to clear up. Go ahead.
Did you think that they got it right? I'm sorry.
No. You're fine.
I think that. So just so you know, at Restore Order, Vixen was number 2. KCJ was number 3 for us.
Okay.
So
okay.
I mean, give or take, Yoshi, Casey, Vixen.
What made you all choose Yoshi as opposed to Vixen?
We voted. We had a whole voting system.
Gotcha.
So I didn't ask everybody why they voted for Yoshi or why they voted for this person.
Okay.
But like we had like a couple different people. We had a LTBR podcast.
Right.
Hardcore Flavor from This Is 50. Couple different people that's, you know, in the industry and, you know, that had nothing to do with us. I tried to, you know, let certain people vote. So
gotcha. Dig it, like it. I know I had talked about doing some sort of awards thing up here as well, and I said I was gonna reach out to a couple of like hardcore Queens of Battle Rap fans, supporters, alumni, family, so on and so forth, to create ginger ale is killing me. To create said categories and kind of get the awards, you know, kind of thing pumping. Yeah, put the thumb, not the thumbs up in the chat, but the thumbs up on the YouTube. Like, I like this video. That that thumbs up. I love them in the chat, but where it says like if you like the video that you're watching, you know, there's one thumbs down, but the like it's near like where it says started streaming, that sort of thing. But one of the things I wanted to clear up or kind of hopefully get addressed, the last time that Debo was here, I had asked him if I kind of prefaced the question. I was like, you know, the last time that Queen of the Ring had a live actual event, there was a specific, you know, these two were supposed to see each other, but it didn't happen. And I had asked if we were ever going to be seeing Casey and Vixen again. I think he thought that I meant Casey and Vixen, you know, battling on caffeine, but I meant Casey and Vixen, you know, battling one another. And I think it's a little unfortunate now because it seems like that may be a battle that may be taking place somewhere down the line, you know, and in some ways it could be a great thing because it may be a better battle, but it was just one as a fan that I was really hoping to see back then. And, you know, and that was what, 20.
So I think that the champion and, you know, because Casey was, I'm not going to say unhappy, but she was fighting for why she deserved that she, you know, wanted to be number one, which anybody that had a good year should do, you know. I think that the fans are actually making that battle heat up right now. Casey and Vixen. I seen a lot of Twitter back and forth. So it's creating itself organically. It's not just being pushed as an agenda battle, and that's what I like about it.
Right, understandable.
So,
yeah,
and I did say see Casey congratulate Vixen, and you know, because at first I was like, damn, like why she's you know, but she did clean it up and congratulate and say, you know, it's not nothing against Vixen. So, but she's just passionate.
I think people really had an issue in regards to, you know, the people that were on the panel. I didn't watch it. And there's nothing against them. You know, they chose the ones that they felt were most fit. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that that's what they chose to do. But hopefully this just brings on new, you know, award type things. It doesn't have to be just one. That's my, you know, take on it. You can go ahead and send me the link per se. So this upcoming weekend, everybody, we actually have see, just reading this shit. Hold on. All right, she's coming on now. I'm letting her know I'm sending now. This coming weekend, everybody, URL Queen of the Ring, Kings versus Queens, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't be an asshole like me and think it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I missed a lot of the battles last time, just being at Target and doing other shit. I got back in the house at 8 o'clock and I was like, oh shit, they really started on time. And I was like a couple of battles in. You emailed it or you texted?
Get it right now for you.
Oh, I'll take it down.
2 seconds. What you think about this weekend?
Definitely, you know, and anticipating a great one. I can't really call it. Maybe I should place like some silent bets. You sent it?
Text.
All right.
Yep.
All right, hold up, y'all. I'm getting her on. Yeah, I don't know. I may actually look into placing some silent bets. Do you have any predictions yourself?
Tay-Rock 3-0. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm really looking forward to the Lady Flames battle.
Okay.
I love that battle. I want to see what Verb's gonna do with Hustle, man. I really do. I want to see if what Verb's gonna do, or what Verb are we gonna get? Are we gonna get the the Verb that I think we're gonna get, or are we gonna get
You know what's fucked up with this? Even when I copied it, I'm trying to paste it somewhere else, and it's okay. Here it is. There it is. I'm sorry. You said you hope that you get.
I said I hope we get like a really good Verb. I want to see Verb and Hustle really go at it and give us, because they don't really like each other. I like that type of energy.
Gotcha.
So,
Didn't know that.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that. I love the card. I mean, there's not a whack battle on the card to me. All the battles are pretty good. I love Queen of the Ring. I feel as though like Queen of the Ring is probably the most competitive cards to me, man.
There was one I can't remember which one, but I said I remember I would have swapped somebody, and I can't think of who now. Fuck. I would have swapped somebody's battle. I sent it to her. She might be popping on. Yeah. I can't fucking remember who it was.
JC and Lady Flames. I love JC and Lady Flames, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be battle of the night. Love that battle.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't. I could definitely see it being a great. What. I don't want to go into this, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, I can't wait for, yada, yada, and then that end up being a dud, or ends up being a dud. So I'm trying not to jinx nobody, trying not to jinx the event. I've been known to do that before. Yeah, but I definitely can't wait. And he said, Light Skin Television said JC no show last Saturday. So I'm hoping that he definitely will show up for this one.
He's going to show up for this one.
Yeah, this is kind of a... Not that the other event wasn't, important or whatever it may have been, but to me, this is kind of like making up for it.
What do we think about Tay-Rock and Official? I mean, Tay-Rock, last time he battled a girl, it was
C3.
It was ugly.
Mm-hmm.
He went crazy.
That's the one I think I'm anticipating the most. I don't think it's going to be Battle of the Night, but I'm just anticipating the most because I just want to see what happens and what takes place and, you know what I'm saying, that sort of thing. I don't think there's one that I'm not anticipating. K Bizzle says Loso is getting cooked. Says Official 2-1. Loso might die. Grapha O says JC versus Lady is a classic. Who else? I got Card only got 5 battles. Just add a battle. Says RC.
I like 5 battles. 5 battles are good.
Boss Gene says Tay-Rock 2-1.
Okay.
Danye Skywalker, Official should come with some audio. Let me know what that means when you say Official should come with some audio.
Oh, like the Tay-Rock audio?
Do we need it at this point?
It don't even exist. It's all good.
Right.
Would have been out.
Let me see. Who else we got? Predictions for this card. I'm seeing a lot of Verb gonna get cooked.
Yeah, Verb is a very hated guy for some reason.
Right. Daniel Green, Myverse versus Vixen down the line. Myverse versus Vixen is fire.
I wonder, Myverse been getting killed online for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know what the Myverse hate. Myverse is so cool. Like, she always come prepared. She just wants to battle. All she do is battle and promote. Like, I don't understand why people be.
I think, and I actually spoke to Myverse about actually coming to do this show, so we definitely are, we have something in the works because I wanted to speak on that. I think for whatever reasons, what I had heard from some was that they felt like her name had been mentioned amongst some of the greats and they kind of felt like, what did she do to get here? You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. I think she's dope. I think she's talented, but I think that's what they felt like. You didn't go against any names, so why are you being mentioned? I think now, I guess people are just more vocal, about it. Some people weren't really impressed with the RX battle. I thought it was good, personally.
It was good.
But some people weren't. They felt like it was just, they just weren't fans of it. But I like it.
Yeah. What she said? She good or?
I'm telling her now. Well, I sent it to her.
Just let her know the link isn't good for like that long. So.
Okay.
I might have to send a new one out.
I just told her, let me know if you need another one. All right, person says, License Television, Myverse is getting money and looks great. A lot of women are not comfortable with the attention she gets. Okay. Nicholas Hudson, because she thinks she is higher up than what she really is. So, but aren't you in some ways, and I'm not arguing with you, but aren't you kind of supposed to feel like you are number one and not number two? Or do you just feel like there's a difference between confidence and arrogance? Wicked 548, Official 2-1, Flames 2-1, Hustle 3-0, damn. Vixen 2-1, Coffee 2-1, Team Vagina.
He said Coffee 2-1, oof.
Coffee 2-1 against T-Top. It was somebody else I said I would have. Oh, that's who I think it was. I said I think I would have swapped. I would have made it Lady Flames versus T-Top.
Well, JC's her mirror match, though. They were like saying JC was writing for her.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what I said I would have done. I just forget. It doesn't show her coming in.
Nah.
And the link works because I was able to.
Yeah. I might have to give her a new link if she takes too long. So.
All right, let me let her know. What did y'all think of the Woman of the Year awards per se? Let me know. What's your take on it? The good, the bad, the ugly. All right, I'm gonna send it to her again. Diane Skywalker was not as long as Champion of the Year. LOL. Light Skin Television. Woman of the Year was a fair assessment. From what I've been told, one of the, I guess, piece of or flags or slacks that I've been getting from is that they felt like some of the women were being biased and kind of making whatever comments. I'm not sure. It's one of those things where I hear it's 50-50. I hear it was great, but then I hear it was awful. But shout out to them for doing it. RC, at least they did something at the Women Champion of the Year. They'll do better next time as far as the panel. I wonder if they've said anything about changing the panel, if they're just going to keep it the same. Nakia Howard, Vixen deserved it, but they did try to hate on Casey. Kayla the Year, because if you lost or sleeping. Boss Jean, I didn't agree with it, but it is what it is. Come on, Tori, we got donation. I don't need donation. Cursing me out because I'm trying to make sure that.
Yeah, she got some fans, boy.
Yeah, man. I don't need donation coming to kick my ass. Slim Diesel, where's your mask, Nomad? Heavy's in there coughing. See, when I had a mask on, it ain't got nothing to do with Heavy. Heavy is a distance apart. But when I have a mask on, other motherfuckers in the chat tell me, why the fuck you have a mask on? You're the only one in the room. You look stupid. Shit like that.
Who said that?
Slim Diesel. But a lot of people always
Slim
say that.
Diesel. No disrespect. I just get out the hospital, so I just got a Rona test, and my shit came back negative. And I'm smoking weed right now, so I'm coughing. This is a weed cough, bro. This isn't a...
Nicholas Hassan, donation. What's up, Jerry Rockstar? Search third round. I have Verb as far as Battle of the Year, but whatever. As far as female Battle of the Year, but whatever. Search third round is a fucking comedian. Sometimes I have to like not pay attention, or I'll just like randomly, as people are having a conversation, I'll just randomly look at the chat, like this one right here, and just try not to laugh. 40 was mad she didn't get it. WR513. I think what's good to say too is that if you think about this, this award ceremony, had this taken place some years ago, I kind of feel like we know who would have been on it. So I think it's great to see a mixture. We see some, girls who have been rapping for a minute. They've elevated clearly, and they still have some, of the ones that people would have predicted to be up there, such as a Hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the benefits of, these awards as well. She says she's setting up her phone now. Okay, she's setting up her phone now. So
she might need a new link.
She might need a new one.
Yeah. I'm saying, tell her to try it. If not, she might need a new link because it's been a while. So.
Oh, she said, okay. Well, she acknowledged it, so I'll let her know. Slim Diesel pass Nomad the blunt then. Slim Diesel, Nomad doesn't smoke. Nomad doesn't smoke. Wicked 548, 40 beat Sue Surf. Light Skin Television. A lot of women rappers expected to be on a 2020 top list without working in 2020. You can't get accolades from 2019 wins. Ooh. Who wanted to be on that list? Light Skin Television. Name some names, brother. Ransom TV. At this point, Casey and Vixie got to see each other. I agree. They were supposed to see each other some time ago, and I stated before. That last event that took place where it was C3 and Shayna, Farrah and Misfit, Vixen and Casey were supposed to see each other then. May he RIP, but Vixen had a loss in the family, so therefore the battle, was canceled. I remember still seeing Casey at the event, but of course Vixen wasn't there. So I had always felt, like, are we going to see these two? But I guess right now it may not. Well, I guess right now it is building up to make sense, but I think it'll be a great one. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting y'all. And also, once again, people in here, the likes on the so-called the YouTube, the thumbs, it's like 26. Make the numbers go up, kind of make it match, where we at, what we doing. It's Tori Doe, the surf of Queen of the Ring, says Danny Rios.
Good comparison.
Light Skin Television, half the roster is pissed. I ain't naming no names. I gotta see these women at the events. So now you see what I'm talking about. You told me to name names. Light Skin Television. Light Skin Television. We'll have a one-on-one. We'll chat. Cheshire, want the girls to have more events. I agree. This month, greatness. This month, as I said before, the Woman of the Year awards. We have Verbal Warzone had an event back in December, and some of those battles, have been, all of them for the most part have been released. So if you haven't checked those out, check those out. We actually had the event that took place, B's versus N's, last weekend. Hopefully those actually come out soon. I heard the ladies and gents did great there. This Kings versus Queens is taking place this weekend, and we're ending it off with War Amongst Deities. I'm probably saying that so wrong, but Grand Battle League. They have an event too for a lot of other women. Panic, Cheddar, Laji, Diablo. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely great to give a lot of other girls exposure. Eon, Sea Breather Lyricist, that sort of thing. Quavo Zai's here. I haven't seen you in a while, but I recognize the name. All right, she says she's setting up her phone. It ain't me, ladies and gents. Give me some questions that you all have for Tori while we're doing this. See, this is the flaw of Nomad, even though it makes sense because Nomad is a one person thing. But this is why I've put the offer out for other people to actually come up here and fill these seats so that we can have great dialogue with and or without a special guest or whatever. I'm always down to debate as long as we respect one another, that sort of thing. Light Skin Television, Hope Truly versus Bonnie Godiva on February 28th on Battle Rap Society in Clarkston, Georgia. Great, thank you for that. And I've heard a lot of great things about Hope Truly. I think she was supposed to battle 40 not too long ago. And what ended up happening, I guess 40 couldn't make it or whatever. What's her name co-signed her as well, Young Gaddis. Hope Trilly saying that Hope Trilly, as a matter of fact, Gaddis said RX Gaddis and Hope Trilly will take out the Bardashians. She actually said that here first. So OGK Network, we do miss Farrah Shuni and Don Lady. Light Skin Television, yeah, Lady J versus Miss Merck is next month. Lady J is doing a whole lot of promo for that. Should be a dope battle as well. Cheshire Taylor J versus Miss Miami is coming in a few weeks. Love shit like that. Okay, JTB Moore asked Tori if she still has the heart for battling.
Of course, she still got the heart to battle. That's why she's here.
Well, I don't know, because you know what's happening lately. I'm hearing a lot of girls saying like I'm retiring, I'm walking away from it. You know,
It's battle rap.
has anybody officially? I don't want to say anybody good, but has anybody kind of like really officially retired for like more than 5 years? And no.
QB's been not,
Yeah.
bad a little while.
Yeah, she's one too. I've been hunting QB down. When y'all see QB, y'all let QB know, and she knows. Nomad. Before, if I were to stop doing this show as of whenever, I can't stop doing it until I get QB. I don't want to put that up. I have to get a QB. It's a must that I get QB. I hate the fact that we haven't seen QB. I do think with the proper.
I'll make it happen for you.
Huh?
I'll make it happen.
I don't want it though. Don't do that.
What you mean?
Don't do that.
Go put a call in for
No,
you.
don't do that. Don't do that. We've seen each other. I've seen her, in New York or whatever, or the streets. We've had, combo. It almost happened, but it didn't happen. But ladies and gents, players and pimps, whatever y'all call yourselves, y'all let QB know that, what I'm saying, we need that interview on the Queens of Battle Rap show. But nonetheless, I think with the proper opportunity that may present itself, I could see QB coming back. If she chooses to walk away from it, I honestly get it. This is not something that people want to do forever. Some people have used this as a stepping stone, to go on to better and greater things. It's nothing wrong with that. You still don't see her?
Mm-mm. I'm like 90% sure she's gonna need a new link. It's been a while.
You want to just send me the new one.
Yeah.
Does she feel like she has grown in her preparation towards battle rap? Who would she team up with on a 2-on-2? I think she said Yoshi.
Who, Tori?
Yeah.
Tori and Yoshi?
Cheddar Battles, February 20th.
Kind of fire.
Who's on her hit list for the year? When is she gonna turn up her delivery and be more aggressive? Blue Cocaine retired unless you have 2K for her. Damn. Rain did retire, but I felt like Rain battled K Profit. I can't remember when. And I know she also did like a little battle on the beat as well.
Check that one, bro.
Alright, so I'm gonna paste this one. What made y'all decide on Restore Order to do Woman of the Year?
So as far as like the award show go, so when we came up with the idea, we all know Jay Black is like the godfather of the award shit, and Henny Man does the Battle Rap Trap Awards, Trapper of the Year award and shit. So I had no idea that Jay Black was gonna do categories this year. This was the first year he did categories. Well, once we did our categories, then he announced it that day. So it kind of like messed everything up. I had no idea, so I didn't want it to be like, we was biting off him.
Right, agreed.
So we ended up having two of the same categories, but our thing was like, we just wanted to show the ladies love, every year it's all about the guys, and people like Debo and Babs, like they've been fighting for the women, and then the women been working hard this year. So we just wanted to like acknowledge people that deserve it and are working hard, and the women thing, I mean, it was an easy decision, like, not to separate them, but I felt like it wasn't fair to bring them in with the males when it was only 2 events last year. I mean, the small events cool, but I mean, like, to the masses, like the caffeine, the URL, like the big events, there was only, Kings vs. Queens and the other, what's that, Watch the Throne 4. So it wasn't really a lot to go off as far as the females, but I still wanted to show them love. So take it to consideration, we just didn't judge off those 2 events. That's why Coffee got a high number. She did a lot of stuff off URL, even Yoshi. People forget Yoshi did a lot of stuff off URL too. Great to the Garden and that type of shit. So we just wanted to just show them love and make them equal.
Right. Wonder when you're going off of that, are you basing it on, or does it play a factor in terms of a person who does a lot of 1-rounders as opposed to a person who's giving you like 3
Well, we have like a whole criteria, views, impact, did they stumble? Did they have good performances? Did they win? So there was a whole.
So that plays a part into it as well.
Yeah,
because I think
it wasn't just like, oh, she did 3 1-rounders and because if you go by that, then 40 bars who beat Sue Surf wins no matter what. If you're going by status and views, because that battle's gonna do the most views.
Right.
But whereas somebody like Yoshi, if she's winning 5 battles off of URL Queen of the Ring, why does that not equal to a big battle? So we did more than just views and who battled on the biggest league. It was impact. It was, and that's another reason why Yoshi went. At the time we did the voting, I mean, she was the hottest in the, she was the most talked about. She's coming off the Bill battle. So,
Did y'all catch a lot of backlash for having Yoshi win that? What was said?
I mean, the same thing that was said, Champion. Champion caught a lot of backlash. They, me and the official got our issues, so, they felt like I personally left her off the list, but it was a collective of 13 people who voted, and she got left off the list. And, they were upset saying that, like, it was biased and all this other shit. But it was a vote. And it was either Coffee or official. We kept it at 5. I probably could have added 6, but to be honest with you, nobody voted for anybody except Casey and Vixen, Casey, and Yoshi anyway. So nobody else even got a vote. So, and it was really Vixen and Yoshi. I think Yoshi got like 6, Vixen got like 4, and I think Casey got 1 or 2. But everybody's always gonna have something to say about lists. That's why I just usually let the work speak for itself.
And it's still on the same one that you sent me, right?
Yeah, it should be. I don't see her at all.
It's funny because when you're into the Zoom, when I click on your link, it says like Zoom may not be supported on your browser, but then it says at the bottom, or try tapping. So then I tap that and it will bring me in. So that's something that I'm glad I learned for the next person that comes on. So 2021, you know what I'm saying, this year is going to come. Who do we see being Woman of the Year for 2021? And a better question is, past years, who would have been Women of the Year? I feel like it just would have been the regular names that we actually kind of expect, honestly.
Well, see, the thing about it is like, let's say 40, Official. Those two are the most popular women in battle rap. So they're always going to get the strength of, like Light Skin Television just said in the chat, strength of schedule. They're always going to get a very big strength of schedule because of how popular they are. They're going to get the Surfs. They're going to get the Rocks. They're going to get, and even Hustle. So they have a head start. It's up to them to put on. Because somebody like Yoshi and Tori and this person, it's a lot harder when they're not getting, top tier matchups So I think that they have the head start.
Do you feel like, with that being said, that the women, the intergender battles weigh more than the women on women battles?
Wait, what?
Do you feel like the intergender battles, the win in an intergender battle weighs more or is more significant than a woman on woman battle?
Well, I'm more of a fan of the women versus women. Mm-hmm. I feel as though the guys got a bigger fan base, and when it comes to online voting and support, that the women tend to get. Huh?
No, I was talking to somebody.
Oh, the women tend to get overlooked when it comes to because in reality, let's say Sue Surf and 40. 40 kicked his ass. Mm-hmm. But Surf didn't have to do much to make it debatable. Mm-hmm. So it's the same way. If Official comes with 3 crazy rounds and Tay-Rock comes with 3 okay rounds, mm-hmm. From the fans' perspective, they're going to fight for Tay-Rock. They're going to, because it's a bigger fan base. Mm-hmm. So I like for it to be equal. Mm-hmm. I feel as though women should battle women, men should battle men. The intergender shit's cool, but let's be honest. If we're being honest, I mean, the men have a bigger platform, and also it's as far as the fans and online and the voting systems, and they have
I was gonna say the thing about the voting system, not to cut you off, but did they say that they actually had that voting system fixed per se? Because I know at one point it was said that you can actually vote more than once. You can just kind of keep your finger going like that, constantly, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of getting the votes for that person to go up. I mean, if you're going against people in the thousands, you know what I'm saying, it won't be as effective. I think one thing that should take place too, I think in some ways, I wish that they would have the voting system you vote and it shuts out, so you can't really see, you know what I'm saying, who's all kind of doing what. And I think sometimes the artists having dialogue and the conversation can sway people's votes as well.
Yeah, I still don't see her yet, by the way.
Yeah, I'm hitting her up, right?
Huh?
I said, yeah, I'm hitting her up now. This isn't clickbait, people.
That's what happens when you do a live show, right?
Right.
Damn women. 7:30 means 8:30.
I didn't say that. I want them to be offended. Be like, no, I ain't coming on at all. Boss, I can only vote once on the caffeine app. I can actually vote more than once. Not gonna say nothing, but I can vote more than once. There are 840 people in the chat and 27,000 votes.
You think you like the intergender or you like the queens?
I kind of,
especially you do queens of battle rap,
right?
And I mean, you have had guys on before, but it seems like you really ride for the females. If it's even when I talk to you off the air, you never be like, yo, did you see that Surfers Verb battle last night? It's always yo, what do you think about it?
I think I guess because I'm just looking at it it's just, in regards to the show where I may not, talk about the, past battle that may have taken place with, fucking Ryder and, whoever or whatever like that. So it's not so much that I don't like it. It's just I don't know. I guess my mind frame just goes towards the show. But usually, to be honest with you, I've been kind of slacking in terms of watching battles lately. I've kind of been just watching other things or whatever on YouTube and things like that. So I got to step my shit up.
Word.
So she's about to type. So she's sending me something now. Nakia, how they need to add more females if they want more cards. All right, so send it one more time.
Okay.
It'll probably be a different one, I'm assuming. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I think there's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like it's one of those things where if you see a lane and you feel like, you know, I'm always kind of a fan of a minority in regards to many, you know, and especially within this sport, you know what I'm saying? I love it, you know, when I see the potential in these women, and a lot of people don't necessarily recognize it. So it's kind of like, you know, why not do it and make it happen? Just to a point now where, in all honesty, I'm seeing a lot of love for the ladies now. I'm seeing a lot of these women, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I tried to get her for my show. She on that show, or you know, that sort of thing. So
it's like a right place, right time thing.
Right.
Like,
as long as we get them, you know, it's.
And I see like a lot of, not just females, males too. Sometimes they're just not familiar. Like, you know, they know 15 Minutes of Fame, but they don't know what, you know, goes on when they're not at events, you know, like like I've had people say, yo, what's Restore Order? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, like
I've actually worn like the Restore Order work t-shirt that you gave me to work, you know what I'm saying? And even like going to get things to eat or whatever. Just at work, I'm just kind of like, well, let me, you know, hide it, because what I don't want to happen is, you know, somebody do a Google research and then, oh, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the shit that y'all say on that show, good night, man. The women are about to make the guys look bad in these battles. Surf third round. See, that's the thing too. That's another reason why I'm more of a fan of the woman on a woman type of thing, because I kind of feel like if the woman kicks the dude's ass, like,
yo, it's crazy that I'm about to say this. I feel like the women are way more aggressive than the males.
When they're like battling one another.
Yeah, like they're like, even off the battles, like they're aggressive. There's always fights and catty shit, and like yo, like yo, I've been around Queen of the Ring since a long time. They are aggressive. You know,
and why do you think that is?
I just think they're, you know, from a woman perspective, it take more. Like they got to fight for their spot. You know, like. Look at Debo. He does all this fighting to make women equal, and they still, they're not there. They're almost there. It's almost working. You know, we're getting good events. We're getting Surf vs 40. We're getting Rock vs Verb vs Official. You know, that type of matchups. So it's working. But it's like, from the fans' perspective, like, still there's some people that don't fuck with female battle rap.
I think because, well, that too. And I think when that, like I said, the intergender thing is cool, but it just, in some ways, and I think Top Tier Podcast said it, and it makes sense, where I kind of feel like when we, and I, you know, forgive me if I misquote him verbatim, but I think it's one of those things where when you do that, it almost makes it like, oh, okay, well, the women are good enough for the. It's almost creating this in some ways, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like we're giving them a shot, but they ain't gonna never motherfucking win. You know what I'm saying? That's excuse me, part of my issue with the intergender in a small way. You know, if the dude loses, like, I ain't take it serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just doing it for the bag, or, you know, that sort of thing. I wanted to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. You know, she's going super duper hard to prove whatever, and it's just like, yeah.
Still not?
I gave her the third one. She says, invalid meeting. I'm going to tell her go to the bottom. Click. Hold up, she's saying, and I gave her, hold up. I'm coming, peoples. We trying to make it. This this is what happens when you do shit live.
She be taking long. I might have to send you another
You might
one.
think because it said it was invalid. I'm gonna say he's gonna say.
Tell us you gotta do it quick. Tori, you gotta do it quick, Tori. What we doing, my Tori? You're late. I love Tori though, by the way, man. She's so fucking cool.
Slim Diesel, that's why E Heart is the queen. Intergender battles hold massive weight for the ladies. I don't know, man.
All right, I just sent one more.
What I'm gonna do? I said no. I don't even have to do that. Hold up.
Yeah, mine. I'm just clicking the link and it's gone. Definitely working. But yeah, sometimes I feel as though like the intergender battles, they probably do a lot more for the males. I mean, you know, it brings a different dynamic. I mean,
I think some of them look at it as just like it's an extra.
I think there's just so many people that don't fuck with female battle rap, and then there's a whole bunch of people that don't fuck with male battle rap. You know, like. I know people that just watch Queen of the Ring, and I know people that just watch. We could actually take a break if you want. You want to take a quick break? I got some battles lined up.
We can. We'll be back. Keep your eyes
check
out.
This out. We'll be right back with Tori Doe. Let me take a quick break real quick. Let's play some let's look at that 40 wagon.
Round one.
Rounds 1 and 3 straight bars. Round 2's for the personals. Yeah, this shit's lit for the bitch who's 6'6" on a vertical. I murder her. This shit's lit for the bitch who's 6'6" on a vertical. I murder hoes. But the gag is, these bitches bragging about a choke. That shit had me fuming, exhausted by the gas. Now give me all the smoke. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit about some impact or what a bitch didn't do. Or how y'all niggas is looking for an answer like a mystery clue. Me and Hart both perform like a pair of mid-tier bitches. Y'all know that shit to be true. But niggas in denial in Egypt, y'all out of history too.
It was all you. That heart talk you on.
But past that, the fact you finally took this battle, I mean, I understand it's quite clear. She figured my rhymes was on a decline and decided to appear. I mean, the fact you giving me a shot, that's some shit I don't want to hear. You Sue Surf. Ho, you avoided bars your whole career. I don't want to hear none of that.
so let me express there's no more waiting. My delivery is on point for this time. See, I got a box with your name on it. The Amazon got me in my prime. So me resort to letting a hoe tell me how to be a fucking savage. Bitch, trip, I'm all inclusive. You getting the whole package. Shit, I'm already a classic. Fuck a battle to debate to, so I'm a bomb on you, bitch. They'll say I paid my debt and ate you a couple bad battles. A couple bad battles. Now they question if I'm great too, so I'm gonna let my semi-auto correct the mistakes when I erase you, bitch. I hate you. If Ebony's the one, I let her take 2, this 8, put a couple in the right place, like a date do. The first hit of mine, ain't no telling where it take you, but the second hit of heart, like a feeling she relate to. You better pray. You don't meet the old car, Lisa. Nigga say she was devilish. It's like she's possessed. Bitch, act stupid. Y'all gonna see car go back there. I've been repossessed now. Car go back there. I've been repossessed. That heater stretch. The Reaper said I'm getting loose. If her weapons lifted, leave a mess. You'll be the next. Bitch twisted like the Exorcist. I don't respect this bitch. I'd never sweat, but I'd night tech. Check this bitch. Your jaws getting wired for the right that I connected with. I wrestled with the facts. Ebony's performance is a blast, but once I rock E, she gon' regret showing her ass. Uppercut and double cuts. Ain't no delaying with the beats. Knuckle up, you better duck this punch. Aiming for your teeth. Get bucked in drug money. I'll leave you laying in the streets. Then keep fucking hustle up like I can't stay on my feet. Cheddar, I'll murk Casey and Diesel hit chest for doubting me. See, my dough is official. I paid the mafia to murder Av, who had it out for me. I'll turn rum into blood. He'll be crippled by the alchemy. I can't twerk. I'll turn run into blood. He'll be crippled by the alchemy. I can't twerk, but I put asses in the air like the balcony. Everybody's getting shot. Kill all the competition in this venue. Everybody's getting shot till it's just me. Gee, it get lonely at the top. But I ain't stopping. Once I'm coming, I'm gonna drop 30. Niggas know 40, keep that thing loaded. Talk dirty. My transgressions got them stressing when a bitch got tough. That long pipe got me walking like I just got fucked. That long pipe got me walking like I just got fucked. Or maybe this ability to leave bitches out of sight and out of mind. If we can't see eye to eye, dog, that stick waving like I'm blind. Sign, seal to limitation. My hands right like penmanship, so instruments will break you into pieces like increments. I represent what bitches can't afford, like indigents, and give them everything they looking for. White privileges. But I give them everything they're asking for, like white privileges. The difference is that you was my fave. You used to be cold, shorty, but now I'm giving a shot. I want you to pose for me, but don't fuck my footage up. I can't afford you to choke on me. Just dust that bitch off and give me the old 40. I done showed up in the cleanest fits, spit the meanest flips while stock was dropping. What kind of face of the league is this? Debo, I got the scoop. You should have deserted her. How Dairy Queen this bitch? Beans and shit. Shot after shot. Y'all gon' think she tipsy. I never froze, bitch. This ain't the 60s. I packed a 380. I heard this was a crazy city. Nobody wanna watch my badass kid? I brought the baby with me. Y'all crazy, really? Y'all said she was gunfire. I've been waiting for her to slide across my plate like the umpire. We could have did this in New York, but I ain't want bias. So I bought 40 on the road and I'm a close driver.
Am I upside down to you?
Tell them, hey Tori, turn your phone sideways, Tori. Turn your phone sideways. Can you hear us?
Can you hear?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Turn it sideways. Turn it sideways. There
wait,
you go. There you go. There you go.
Okay, because I was upside down at first. Hi, y'all. I'm sorry I'm so difficult.
No. But I always say better late than never. You are here looking gorgeous.
Absolutely.
So it's much appreciated.
Thank you, y'all. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. What's up, though? How's everyone?
Hi, Tori. It's Heavy Bags. You know I love you. You know you my favorite.
Yes,
I
know. I know your voice. Hi, baby. How you doing, Heavy Bags? What's up? It seemed like I ain't seen you in so long. Yeah. For real. This COVID. Yeah.
Right.
We can't even have our battings like, you know, how we do. But how's everything, y'all?
Right. Not too bad. Let me ask. You know, what have you been up to?
Well, I just dropped my I just dropped my first mixtape. I was about to say that wrong. But I just dropped my first mixtape. It is called Notorious Volume 1. I've been kind of talking about this mixtape since I first came on the scene. So this is a really, really dope moment for me to watch that just come into fruition and things like that. I'm in between dropping a line. I want to, this year I promised myself that I wasn't going to just limit myself, like, how I've done in the past. So I'm working on a clothing line, outside of YouTube, caffeine, just a whole bunch of stuff. I hope I don't take on too much from my plate, but I don't think there's no such thing. So this shit just was about putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? It was about putting in that work. But definitely, if you are tuned in right now, go download Notorious Volume 1. It's everywhere. Apple Music, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You know how the kids is. Right. But it's everywhere. Download that and let me know what y'all think.
Gotcha. Gotta download it right now. Let me see.
Hey, yo, if you don't mind me jumping in,
you.
Did you just drop a freestyle or something too? I just seen some shit with you. I think yesterday, the day before.
No. Wait, was it like dancing or like
something with you? I thought it was like a freestyle or something where you was freestyling.
Oh no. Actually, since I've been putting together, since me and my team have been putting together this tape, I haven't really did my annual little Bible verses, because that was the series that I was dropping on my Instagram. I would drop verses probably like every other week. So not for like the past couple of months. I kind of just wanted to take all my creative juices and pour it into that. But since we had so much songs for Volume 1, I didn't intend for Volume 2 to come out so quick. I kind of wanted to sit on it for like at least a year or so. But how it's looking is like Volume 2 is probably going to come out a little sooner than I anticipated, just so we don't be sitting on those songs, and they get out of date and things like that. So probably, like I said, like in between the summer or fall, Volume 2 should be out. And then I'll get back to my, Instagram freestyle and stuff. But if you did, you probably seen something that I previously recorded somebody probably uploaded to YouTube or something like that. Yeah. Because I've seen a few people stealing them and putting them on their YouTube channel. I'm going to get y'all for that. But I don't mind, though. I don't mind.
Let me ask, because I'm looking at some of the tracks, like number 7, Not Free Cable. Didn't you? Is this like all new music, or I feel like you had something else with the same title? No.
No, I do. That's why. I do have a song called "Free Cable." This is a completely different song.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I'm pretty much like, I feel like I like to think of myself as like a storyteller, and I don't really do anything by mistake. You get what I'm saying? So, if you heard "Free Cable," which is I'm sure a lot of people did, hearing this version will be like, oh, okay. So this is like, it's like a world away from what I was talking about on that. So this mixtape just really was about me coming into myself. You know what I mean? Just being more mature.
Nice.
I'm taking my lessons and my experiences, just kind of cramming them all into one project. And for real, like, swinging my weight around a little bit. Everybody knew I'm like, I don't do that at all. Like, I'm probably the most humblest, person that you would meet. So this was just me, kind of boasting a little bit, showing off, like.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Showing off a little bit.
You actually had a track, I can't think of the name of it, but I had hit you, I think, in like the DM some time back, and I was like, yo, this is actually fire. It reminds me of, I was like, it gave me a vibe of the artist Lakele or whatever. I can't think of the name of the track, but I think in the beginning you were kind of talking. It almost seemed like a documentary sort of thing, but after you were kind of talking or like some kind of interview, the song began. I hate the fact that I can't think of the name of it, but it was what I love about.
Actually, it was go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You go ahead.
Oh, actually, that was my EP, because before in 2018 I dropped a 5-song EP. It was produced by Will Bigwood. Actually, shout out to Kristen T, because they actually on Notice Volume 1. They're pretty, they're pretty popular. they're pretty known, pretty famous. They have done work for a lot of industry artists and stuff like that. So shout out to them, because they reached out to me and sent me a pack, and that's what actually made Notorious complete. So shout outs to them for that. But yes, my EP was produced by Will Bigwood. He's a Jewish producer from out of Brooklyn. We linked up, and I just really wanted to create like a rendition of me. Like, so if I could drop 5 songs, I wanted to say, all right, this is me, or this is my style in 5 different songs. So what you're particularly talking about is Princess in Babylon. That was kind of like a I was like rapping over drums, which is probably kind of weird to some people, but it's something that's near and dear to me.
Right.
So I was rapping over like a kind of I want to say like an Afro beat type of loop.
Right.
Yeah, and my EP is actually a docu-series. So when I'm talking and I just kind of go straight into the video, and it's like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was like, oh, I was, but I was always a rapper. It's a young God, like,
Right.
So yeah, right. So we kind of wanted that. We definitely wanted that. Shout out to Yinka Soda, because we linked up. And Justin from London, he came out to New York, and we like put that in literally like 15 minutes. So shout out to them. I'm blessed to come across and be connected to a lot of dope people. So. Great. We be creating these little moments, like,
nice.
We got to document that.
Right.
But you can get gloves off too. It's a little outdated, but gloves off is everywhere as well.
Okay. Nothing wrong with the outdated shit. If it's good music, it's timeless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of when. Definitely gonna make sure that I actually give this a listen to. Everybody, if you haven't, and I'll make sure to post it as well. Tori Doe is called Notorious Volume 1. I just actually downloaded it on iTunes. It's simple to do. We'll definitely give a listen to it. I love, to support you all during the battles, but musically, you know what I'm saying, as well.
And Tori is one of the people that
so
like
much.
make great music. Like Tori is creative. She has different type of
Thank
shit.
you.
Actually, we've been off for like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and I haven't heard one battle talk. Like, I love the fact that you are talking just music right now. Like,
well, you know what? To be honest, that was like really my ultimate goal for this year. I feel like with me, you kind of know me for a few things, and to be honest, I'm not even gonna give myself a pat on the shoulder. I only did a few things. Like, I don't even have that much battles. I don't even have so I kind of wanted to break out of that, like, because I feel like I was content with that for a while. Like, oh, I only got 10 battles. I got, my following is big. I ain't even do that. And that's kind of like, girl, like that's nothing to be proud of. It's nothing to be proud about. So I'm like, I kind of just wanted to put my foot to the pedal for real. So yeah, me doing battles and me doing music, I kind of want it to be even. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to just be known for super dope battles and then the music is lacking, or known for super dope music and it's like, oh, you should stick to doing music. Battling is, not your thing. So I put 100% into both things. But I appreciate that though.
Yeah, no, it's the truth.
I appreciate that because y'all know people be like, battle rappers, they can't make music. Not these battle rappers, not the new age ones.
Right.
Song or two.
Hey, yo, my bad to cut you off too. Before you get into like the battle shit though, you said you had some type of clothing line coming out, and for somebody like me who's been around Tori Doe for so long, you are the most swaggiest, most craziest battle rapper, Harlem shit. Like, what could we expect? What type is this? A sexy clothesline? Is it like the Tori Doe style? Like, what kind of clothes are we gonna get into? And also,
I'm glad you asked me that because I strayed away from this for all these years because I didn't want to just put something out. You know what I mean? I didn't just want to get a bunch of t-shirts and slap my name on it and sell it to everybody. So I really, really took this seriously, like from the fabrics to the stitching to the, I just like, I'm not fit for it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not like, and I mean that in every sense. So at this point, me and my team, we sat down together. We just feel like it's time. You know what I mean? We feel like it's time, definitely. And people always asking me for tips. So don't take my tips. You will have a full selection of things that I've handcrafted and handpicked and hand designed on my own. So and run with that. But no, this will not just be a sexy clothing line. I will have stuff that caters to my, my sexy ladies, and I will have things that caters to men, or even, my tomboy girls, or my feminine boys. So I'm definitely want to target every kind of corner with that. If you know Tori Doe, you know that one day I got on sweats, one day I got on a skirt. Like I bounce back and forth. So I definitely don't just want to be in one box. Like, nah, not at all. Heavy bags, I will have some good sweatsuits and some track pants, some something for the fellas. So definitely, you could definitely look forward to it. And not nothing that when you put it in the washing machine, it's just start falling apart. And not none of that. We not doing that. That's not what this is about. And I made super sure of that. You get what I'm saying? So this is things that I've been kind of like about. I don't really want to, throw it out there, and I just want to let them see it for themselves. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely stay tuned.
Right. And I can definitely respect that because, like you said, and it's not like to be shady towards anybody, but anybody can kind of put, something on a t-shirt and sell it. But you want to make sure that when it's your name attached to it, that it's quality. Like you said, I can wash it and it's going to last. You know what I'm saying? The color's not going to necessarily fade. It's not going to be like a $3 garment. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I can definitely respect that. Is this the site, I guess, in your bio at ho.clothes?
Oh no, actually ho.clothes, that is just a Instagram. I've been doing like a lot of closet pops. And I'm glad we talked about that because soon I will be. You guys subscribe to my YouTube channel at The Real Tori Doe. I'm definitely going to be vlogging a lot of these experiences. So me creating these products, me writing my, just my whole everyday personal type of thing. But no, that's just where I do a lot of different closet pops. I have a lot of things.
Gotcha.
And it's sad to say, but a lot of things I've only worn once, and a lot of things I feel like one wear is enough. Sometimes shit be a little too out there. I'd be like, all right, girl. Right. I wore this neck and shit one time. It's not like I'm wearing this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I find since I do have like kind of a keen eye.
Gotcha. Did it freeze?
I think she froze.
I think it froze. Okay.
She back.
I know when some female, sorry, do you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, like, so that's just me really giving back, like, little $5, $10, selling it to them for that price. Because, I don't know, I'd be ashamed of how much money I'd be spending for real. But it's just me really giving back and making space in in my place.
Right.
Ain't enough space for it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, as the minute I didn't, like I said, I didn't want to be too out there with it. I didn't want no mix-ups with my clothing line name. I just didn't want any of that. So you guys will definitely be informed, or will definitely be posted when the launch happens. So
Gotcha.
it's not going to be like, follow this random Instagram account for 6 months before some clothes drop. Like, no, we're not gonna do that yet. So but the launch will be coming soon. I definitely will be coming soon. And I want to within the next 2 months because like,
right. Is it equal love for the music? You know what I'm saying? The clothing line. Is it like equal, or is it like one a little bit more than the other?
Oh no. Well, in my case, it's like if I drop a battle, if I do a battle, they're like, where's the songs? If I do the songs, they're like, where's the battle? If I do both, they're like, girl, do a tutorial. You get me? So like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super. I'm personally blessed for that because my supporters keep me, they keep me on point. They keep me every time I, posting, I'm sharing tips with them or, things like that. So I'm grateful
Donation
for that.
is a top 3 fan base.
I'm super gay for that.
Donation is a top 3 fan base too, bro. They be getting at me when it's time. So
I figured that out in 2020 when I battled. But let me not even say that because I battled. 2020. I figured that out because now my team is getting fed in battles. Like they have bars and schemes about my team. I'm like, oh, what? Excuse me. Like, excuse me. I honestly, Heavy Bags, I'll be like oblivious. So when I do step on the scene, I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't know it was like that. I really didn't though, but you absolutely right about that. I love them to death. They definitely go hard for me. They go hard. They don't play no games with nobody. No honey. They don't.
So within I guess there are a few things that we can go into. So I want to go back into the music for a second. So in terms of the music per se, why do you think, and I don't even know if there's an answer to this, but why do you think the fans of battle rap, like those fans that watch the constant, battles on apps, YouTube, Caffeine, so on and so forth, URL, why do you think that those fans don't transfer over to the artists in terms of like their music?
Good question.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it all just has to do with the person. I remember when I first started this, my mom would have talks with me. Like, if you're not really somebody that they would want to be like, or somebody that they would want to hang out with, you're just kind of blending in with the crowd. So I've always kind of made it my business to kind of set myself apart, whether if it worked at that moment or not. Trust me, it's been some times where it worked out perfectly, and it's been some times where it's kind of like, oh, okay. What was that? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's trial and error, but I feel like if you're someone that's relatable, if you're someone that that they love, not only as a battle rapper, just your personality, your style, things of that nature. I feel like they definitely will. I think they definitely will. I think it's like connection. So when they're watching you battle per se, because that's where a lot of our fans come from. It's like oh, I like that line, but I don't really, her energy is just not where my energy is at. So I think that's really all that has to do with it.
Gotcha.
That definitely ain't rocket science.
Right. In what ways, I guess, musically speaking, because I guess I can see in one way where it's worked, but musically speaking, in what ways has the pandemic strengthened, the musical path, and what ways has it weakened it, if that makes any sense?
You mean like in general or for me?
Just in terms of like you with your music and as an artist because I watch a lot of shows and I kind of feel like I'll see like people who were like, singers, they're not touring and things like that. So it's like they may have to look into doing other things. So with them, it's like what's weakened it is, I can't tour the way I usually do, but the positive of it is I may be on a show now. Like you said, I may be vlogging, or I may have written great, quality things for when we do open back up, I'm ready.
Right. Right, absolutely. Me personally, I did an interview maybe about like maybe 2020 September where I actually touched on it a little bit. I think me personally, I loved what the pandemic did for myself. It gave me a chance to mature myself like eons before probably would have, how it would have occurred. So me personally, I think it was a good thing. And being that I'm a, battle rapper with the whole caffeine thing, we do very internet-based things in general. Of course, we are, upset that our supporters can't come and, watch us and we get to connect with them and things like that. But ultimately, it doesn't really take away from battle rap per se. We still could cause, instead where a crap do. So in that case it's not so terrible, but I know a lot of artists have taken hits for it. That tour, from what I hear, the touring money is what make you rich. So
right.
I know that definitely probably was depressing. You get what I'm saying? I know that definitely probably was depressing, but yeah, for battle, I don't even think we even worried about it. Like I really don't even think we worried about it. I think it was more so like, oh dang, people can't come. Oh, all right. But I got this next battle. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all tuned into this. So, and thank God bless the people over at Caffeine for making, that whole thing possible. Also Smack URL for making this all possible. Queen of the Ring for making it all possible to be able to still, bring these battles to y'all in the fashion that, even in a much better fashion. Let me not be shady, but in a much better fashion. But so y'all can still enjoy it. You know what I mean? So y'all can still enjoy it.
Right.
Now, yo, if you don't mind me jumping in right there, I don't know exactly in the chat who said it. I don't want to steal this question, but I was gonna ask you too. Every time I seen you, you're so exciting. As far as like,
really?
you know how to rock a crowd. You're a performer.
I appreciate that.
The Caffeine, there's no crowd. It's just you and your opponent. No screaming. Queen of the Ring events be so lit. And how have you transitioned, and do you love that more? That it's just you and your opponent. It's about the bars. How have you transitioned?
To be honest, because I've grown, and that's another thing that I'm gonna pick up with a lot of people, because I feel like they still kind of want me to be little girl Tori that they're used to, and I've grown so much within my writing style, within like everything that I do battle rap related. I've grown so much, so I'm actually excited because I think it kind of slows them down where they could kind of get into it. So I think it was good for me. I think it came at perfect timing, and I previously said this. I think it was perfect timing for me personally. So I actually get to let them relearn me. You get what I'm saying? So I think the interest into, like, damn, like she's changed. Like, what the fuck is going on? I think I could kind of you get what I'm saying? Refocus a lot. I could kind of, shift the whole angle of what Tori Doe used to be from, to what I am now. So I'm happy. It was kind of weird. So I just not know. And it was so weird to me. I've been doing it for almost 10 years now. It was so weird to me rapping and not hearing the crowd. Right. If you know me, you know I'm always arguing with the crowd. Like, all right, shut up now. So it was so weird that I didn't no lie. And another thing, we're mic'd up so good that and I'm like, I talk to myself. So you hear me talking to myself, like I'm mumbling to myself, like, oh shit, like I didn't have to say nothing. Like it was so weird. Everybody knows me, knows that I'm a true clown. No, I really am a true clown. And sometimes I think, for people who hasn't gotten into me yet, it gets a little, lost in translation. But honestly, it was shocking. I was like, damn, I'm so used to shutting people up. Like it was weird that I didn't have to do it. It was weird. But I honestly appreciate that setting, because there's no way in the world that I would have been able to rap the way I'm rapping now to a crowd that I'm used to. Forget about it. They would have been talking through my whole rounds. It would have just been like, yeah, Tori isn't what we used to her being. So it's like, forget it. So
Right.
now I'm actually happy. They get to marinate on it. They get to hear all my words. I ain't got no mic issues, no crowd issues. So I'm happy about it. I actually can't wait to do it again. It's, you know, little things I want to fix and, you know, perfect and things like that. So I'm beasting.
Gotcha. What do you feel like are some of the little things that you would want to perfect?
Being that my writing style has become a little bit more intricate, and I don't, because I think everybody has a different meaning of intricate in battle rap. What I mean by intricate is like the way I layer my bars now is completely different. The way that I write in general is completely different. So I want to kind of fix the way that I perform that.
I think
You know, I know trial and error the way I'm in. I'm this new style in that way. You get what I'm saying? It just sounds like I'm talking, and you know, like what the hell? So I have to kind of get my performance match that, you know, that very, very particular style, you know, that I have in writing. So that's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
I love my I feel like I had doing it. I feel like I had the things that I love. Just a little bit of things I want to kind of switch.
Gotcha. Do small things kind of, I guess, affect you as a performer? Because I know there was a huge mic issue during the other event when you battled Chess, and it sort of like threw you off per se. Is it one of those things where I guess it's the quest, not so much the quest for perfection, but it's like I need to make sure that this is getting out. You know what I'm saying? This isn't right. You know, like if you were doing a tour, it'd be like fire the light man or the audio, you know, that sort of thing. Is it like a
absolutely?
Gotcha.
Absolutely. Actually, go ahead. Yeah, no, I no, honestly, no, because if you know, Tori, though, I've rapped to crowds screaming. Just prior to Chess, I battled in Maryland. I was about to say Baltimore. Excuse. I battled in Maryland with no mics. Versus Cuban, that was fine. I battled in Tampa versus Commando with no mics, and my projection was fine. What threw me off with the Chess battle is because the day before in the face-off, when I seen the first thing Beasley said to me is, Tori, don't worry about nothing because everything, the audio is right, so you don't gotta be, you know, mumbling and da-da-da. And I let my guard down. And that's why I completely blamed myself, because I know this is battle rap is war. Either way you slice it, and I felt like, damn, I kind of let myself be like disabled. Like I went in there disabled. I went in there thinking that I could perform, you know, how I perform in my house, and you know, everything would have came across. So that was my fault. That's why I would take complete, accountability for it.
Right.
And then of course, yes. After I'm realizing like, damn, they just fucked up my first round. Then I'm catching an attitude. And then that shit just turned into something else. That shit turned into something else while I'm on stage. So yes, little things definitely throw me off. But I'm kind of used to I roll with the punches, you know what I mean? So, and I've been doing it for a while. So if I stumble a couple of times, I know how to pick it back up. Beasley hadn't told me that, I would have went in there screaming from the get-go. And my emotions stopped me from realizing the mics was fucked up and be like, fuck that, take this off, let me scream, you know what I mean? Let me just start right now. So right. And normally I probably would have did something like that. But right. I was a little emotional. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, they fucking right there. Like, they want me to lose. Like, they want me to lose.
Yeah. If you don't mind me jumping in too, it's funny you say that. You battled last year. You battled Chess. You battled Commando. You battled Cuban. Like, I feel as though like those battles got swept under the rug because they weren't like, you know.
No, listen. They always listen. They all it's, you know, my mom is a Christian. She's like fully, like heavily, Christian. We always pray before and after battles. She actually, I was like, I honestly was really, really, that Chess shit fucked me up, and not just the actual battle, just how I felt everything went. But that's a story for another time. My mom, I get the way they look at me and the way I'm perceived as like, like I'm like a upper echelon of, female battle rappers. So that is not accepted. You get what I'm saying? If it's not great and if it's not on a great stage and if it's not on a great audience, it's like, whatever. Because I've seen a multiple of who I feel like is upper echelon female battle rappers battle, dudes on side leads, et cetera, and they big those battles up. Nobody want to talk about my wins. Let me tell you right now, nobody want to talk about my wins. My wins, if it ain't what they feel how my wins should be, it's like, on to the next. You get what I'm saying? But I take that with a grain of salt because heavy is the head that wear a crown. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I ask you that because now we're in the era, especially in the caffeine era of they finally did the intergender. And you've been doing it, and you've been being great in those battles. What do you think? Are you happy that the females are starting to finally get the male battlers and be looked at as important as the males? Because this is what Debo's been fighting for.
Hell yeah, I am. Hell yeah, and that's really why I was upset at the chess battle because I know we were ushering into a new age of battle rap. And I didn't want to let that be my introduction to that new age of battle rap. I'm way better than that. I feel like, and I think that's probably why a lot of my supporters fight that. Like, but y'all can't just let that be her own. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was mad at myself. You know what I'm saying? That hopefully, for those type of reasons. But hell yeah, I'm happy. Hell yeah, I feel like, and I've said this from the time that I started. I feel like 90% of us rap better than 100% of them. So. Put us on them stages. You get what I'm saying? Put us in the same lighting. Put us in the same room. Put us with the same mics. You get what I'm saying? And you're going to see who going to win. And hence why we got events like Kings versus Queens. Hence why. And I feel like that was the tip of the iceberg, honestly. If you putting up these dudes against certain females that was in their heyday, it wouldn't be a lot of the top tier males that y'all think is top. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they should have been. I gotta be thankful for the guys because I think the guys have come to a place where they're starting to respect us. SNL battles where they like she been putting in work for a few years. Let me give her a shot or let me. So I honestly thank them. You know what I mean, for not being big-headed and stuff like that. So I thank them. I honestly do thank them. But hell yeah, I'm happy. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And every time one of my bitches win, they doing it for me. I be on the sideline like,
So for this weekend, Kings vs Queens is going down. You got all the females winning?
Yes.
All the females?
Yes, I do. I know that. Let me not say there are gonna be great battles, and I ain't gonna act like they ain't battling. Some niggas from just off the corner. It's gonna be great battles. If I'm counting everything that I count that wins a battle, I just think my females are gonna do that much better.
What female do you feel has the toughest, opponent, and what male do you feel has the toughest opponent?
I feel like Official probably has the toughest opponent with Tay-Rock, and I say that to say because he's come to Queen of the Ring before. We've seen what the fuck happened. You get what I'm saying? So we've seen what happened. You get what I'm saying? So I know he's gonna be very, very eager to do way better than that. You get what I'm saying? And then that's disrespectful raps and personals and all this other nonsense. So I feel like she probably has the most toughest opponent because Tay-Rock has to exceed what he's done the last time, which was great. And he did great versus C3.
Gotcha.
What about the female?
The other side, yeah. What female? What was it?
Yeah, I feel like maybe Averb has he's gonna have a hard. I'm not gonna say have a hard time, but I feel he's probably gonna have the toughest competition with Hustle.
Okay.
Because I know Hustle not feeling how her battle with Luck went down. So she coming to show off. I mean, she gonna come and show off. So and that's in my opinion though.
Right. Gotcha. A question that came in the chat, OGK Network says, ask her, is this her last year doing battle rap?
Yeah, I don't want to speak too soon, but yes, I would want to say that it is my last year doing battle rap. I want to focus on other things, but let me not say that without this. If I don't feel like this year is great, what I feel like I should leave battle rap with a great year and finish off my my number of battles like perfectly, then I'll probably give it another go. But as of right now, where I'm at and how I'm strategizing, yes.
Gotcha. And you said, so what would make this year great in terms of your battle rap career? Did it freeze?
Yeah, she froze up.
Oh, it froze.
Oh yeah, she did.
I want to finish out, fizzle out. Like, I feel like my whole 10 years prior to this will be like, for what? If I don't finish with that same energy. You get what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
We're going to see.
Okay.
So let me ask you this, like, without causing any trouble, because I'm not here to cause trouble, but what would your ideal year look like, opponent wise, where you would be happy right now? Like 3 or 4 battles, and you could say, okay, I'm content. Like, are we talking 40 bars official, or are we talking Myverse RX, or?
I'm anybody, and that's probably what's gonna make this year unique, because I haven't been in this mind state in a long time. I actually argue with donation about this, not the public donation, but my donation, my team that I work closely with. I argue with them about it, about this whole topic, because they feel like I shouldn't be, don't be just taking anybody, and I feel like that's the example that I need to set. I need to set the example, like, it doesn't matter who you are, what
It's breaking up a little bit.
My bad, you breaking up a little bit.
Around the tier, I just feel like it needs to be anybody. Top tier, mid tier, low tier, any tier. I need a tier up holding your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how that need to go. But anybody, honestly, anybody. Everybody knows I ain't bougie with battles. I'll take anybody that I feel like it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not like me just punching on them. I don't want no battles like that, of course. You know what I mean? I don't want to waste my time writing against somebody who I don't feel is going to do the same for me. So yeah, anybody though. Anybody.
And this
before I end my battle rap career though, I do want to battle Shayna Ashley. But I'm hearing talks that she retired, so I don't know. That's like my dream battle. That is my dream battle.
Shayna Ashley?
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
She raps the way, no, she just raps the way. I just feel like we're like very.
It's a respect thing.
I don't want to say no, not well, respect, yes, because I love her. I love what she do, and I just feel like her rap style and my rap style. We get to talk about kind of the same things. I don't really have to go too much out the box to fit my opponent. You know what I mean? I get to fully be myself, fully talk about everything that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be excited for that. Super excited for that.
Nice. I definitely feel like, and I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad you mentioned her. Sometimes I feel like people are like, there's nobody left for me to battle, and I'm always like, of course, there are plenty of girls left for you to battle, and we play a little game, and we'll get to that game in a bit, but I'm definitely glad that you said that.
It's definitely, I haven't battled nobody, honestly. I have like a couple top tiers on my resume, so I have like literally everybody to battle.
Right.
Everybody to battle. But I probably won't get around to it. I probably won't get around to it, but definitely, I definitely, that's before I leave anything, I definitely want to have a classic with Shayna. Definitely.
Gotcha. To me, that's actually one of those battles where sometimes, when you think back or when you think of Queen of the Ring, I'm always like, there are certain battles that didn't take place, and I'm glad that they didn't, because it's like we have something to look forward to hopefully this year. But you know what I'm saying? It's something that we have something to look forward to, because that's one of the battles I could have seen taking place in like 2012, 2013 or something like that, in all honesty. And I think it would still have great replay value
Absolutely.
now. Yeah. So you looking to possibly end it this year, your battle rap career for 2021, were there politics behind this, where you didn't like this, you didn't like that, or is it just like this was a stepping stone?
No. I've been doing it for this summer will make 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So I started off at 17. I'm now 27.
Right.
I refuse to go into 30 and 35, no shade. But to put this in perspective, I'm still the youngest female.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm still the youngest female that actively battle. Well, let me say I'm the youngest top tier female. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know about the other girls or the new girls or anything like that.
Right.
So like, hello, I still have time to do other things, and I thank God that I'm great at other things. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to spread my wings a bit. I feel like I've done a hell of a lot with battle rap.
Right.
I've done a hell of a lot. I feel like I've done what battle rappers who've been rapping longer than me haven't. So you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I just want to try that same method in other shit. In other shit. But I will always love battle rap. I will always love battle. That's why I can't really commit to saying, oh, it's a rap, I'm leaving, because it might be, somebody might piss me off. Somebody might tweet me some shit that's disrespectful.
Right.
And I say, all right, bitch, I'm on the next card. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get very emotional, and that just be the end of that. So that I won't fully commit to it. Like, yeah, I just want to kind of ease up off of it and put that energy into something else. Or other things.
What do you feel? Is it froze?
Yeah, she's back.
It's froze. Okay. What do you feel like, looking back on, like you said, almost a 10-year span, what are some of the highlights and lowlights of your battle rap career, would you say?
Ooh, my highlights.
When the
I
remote
don't even want to sound like that, but I feel like
working. What you mean? That's the ultimate highlight.
And I'm honestly, because that still is not one of my favorite moments. The internet and the crowd that was there, they made that moment what it was. So the way it was filmed, I could give myself a little credit, the way it was performed, of course. But that wasn't where I feel like that was like my best pen. It was like so crazy. That still wasn't one of mine. But definitely, of course, we cannot add the remote. God forbid we don't put the fucking remote. But of course, the remote. Of course, the remote. Yeah, you remember that? Of course, the remote moment. I think that's I battled dudes, so that was like my. You know what I'm saying? That was really dope for me. I've been wanting to battle dudes. So also.
My bad, Tori. You breaking up again. You said
like.
After the remote, you broke up.
I'm like, I'm saying, but after the remote?
Yeah, after the remote, you broke up a little bit. Now you good.
Okay. So yeah, I battled dudes. I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to battle dudes from when I first started. I always felt like, I was at that level. Shit, I almost battled one of the top dudes. Bitches got to fight in at our event, so we couldn't fully do it. But it's just a situation and people that I've met, relationships that I've built. I met my best friends as of now. You met to watch me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things. Battle rap has just shifted in my life in particular. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Gotcha. I think one of my highlights in terms of your career was definitely, the 2-on-2. That to me was one of the, greatest moments, I think, for me, and even
Oh,
you
the
know,
2-on-2.
yeah, the whole battle itself, and even with the, you know, I don't think they could hear me, you know what I'm saying, down or whatever, and she picks you up,
You
you know,
pick
to
me
me
up.
that, you know, one of the
Right.
greatest moments for me.
It like I said, I just always want to be innovative and do things that you probably never seen, say things you've never heard. That's always been my motivation behind, staying at the forefront. And for the most part, it worked. It worked a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
It's worked. But yeah, it's been low time too. You get what I'm saying? I think my shit be public.
One of
I
the
just mean on the front. So there's been you can't take the good without the bad.
right.
Period.
Looking back on said battle rap career as well, is there anybody, or if you could do a rematch, if you're open to it, is there anybody or any battle that you would have you would take again or done over?
She froze.
It froze.
Yeah. Tori. Internet 3-0. Oh,
Rob,
there she goes.
Yeah, I'm here.
My bad, Tori. You cut out again. You good now?
Oh, I'm trying to go slow, hopefully it catch. All right. Yeah, I would definitely battle chess again. I feel like I robbed myself of that moment, and I just know that moment would have been pivotal for me. Me knowing the material that it just would have been pivotal for me. Very, very pivotal. So I think in a way, I think it probably would have helped me piggyback into this new transition. You get what I'm saying? I think it definitely would have helped them understand me just a little bit more. So, them getting to know this new Tori would have been a breeze. But it's I'm kind of starting at scratch, but I'm good at that. So I'm not ready.
What is your response to? Because I gotta take into consideration that somebody like yourself, right? You got a really good C3. You got a really good chess. You got the best KCJ that I've ever seen. Why do you feel as though your opponent?
I haven't battled Casey.
Yeah, I mean,
Casey.
I haven't battled
Who
Casey.
she just battled on the last event?
Yoshi.
You got you got the best Yoshi. That's what I meant. Yeah. So I feel as though your opponents really come a certain type of way.
Yeah,
for you, you get the best of the best.
Right.
So if you have a performance where something goes wrong, like chess, I don't feel as though you should hold that. Huh?
No, yeah, and I feel like I want it that way. You get what I'm saying? I want it that way. I don't want you to come lackluster. So when I beat you, because listen, if you come lackluster and I beat you because I'm Tori, they're gonna say, oh, but she wasn't herself that night. He wasn't himself that night. So I get that. I always get that kind of stigma. So I want you to be the best you possibly could be. I want that. I honestly want that. So when I rap my best, they could see how far we the fuck are apart. Because it's not.
Talk your shit.
It's just not there. You get what I'm saying? So I want that. I want that. I honestly do want that. But I think honestly, the remote moment got people scared. Nobody wants to get beat and then the person that beat you go viral. Nobody wants that. That's like a 4-0. You get what I'm saying? You got beat at the battle and you're gonna get beat online. You know what I'm saying? So nobody wants that. So I think that's what fuels them. No, for real. I honestly do think that's what fuels them, because everybody that battles me, everybody that has battled me since then tries to create a moment. Whether they try to steal the remote part or if they try to create their own moment, it's like, I know she about to come with some other shit. She about to have a crazy moment. Honestly, I prepare for everybody different. So it's fun. It's just fun to watch them do it. I'll be flattered a little bit,
The a question that came from K Bizzle said, who was the toughest opponent, or who was the toughest to prepare for?
Damn, it changes. Like it changes every time. I feel like every time I do battle, it changes. Who was the toughest to prepare for? I can't look. You know what? Because I feel like last year I said a different name. Let me tell you right now, I'll be writing these battles in like 7 days because I'm retarded and I gotta stop that. But I have to stop that for real. I have to stop. But everybody's different. Everybody's different about it. But I would say, I really wouldn't say chess because I had a crazy angle. I really wouldn't do that. It changes. I really can't even give y'all one specific person because it changes. I feel like, and every time I do this, it gets harder. It's like, damn, how I'm gonna top that? You know what I mean? Or how I'm gonna come back from that? So it's fucked up. But matter of fact, I think being that I just took a 2-year break from Queen of the Ring. And I was coming back, like, I took a 2-year break from battling in general. And this was like my comeback. So I was stressed out. I probably wrote that shit in like 10 days. I was stressed out for that whole 10 days. You know what I'm saying? Stressed wasn't the word. And everybody that talked to me about it was like, she nice. She just had battled official. My own cousins thought I was going to lose. They're like, listen, bitch, you better not lose to this bitch. She might kill you. I love you anyway, but you might be done. You know what I'm saying? No, and honestly, I would definitely give that to her. She was the toughest.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, yo,
go ahead. No, go
if
ahead,
you don't mind, just recently, Jay Black, I don't want to say finally, like, you know, but like he finally like acknowledged a women of the year instead of a male champion. Vixen won it.
Okay.
Yoshi won it on the Restore Order. And also KCJ. Those were like the 3 most talked about people of the year. Number 1, do you agree with Vixen winning that? And also number 2, does that motivate you knowing that now this year that's going to be happening again, most likely? And you know, would you want to win something like that? You know, being the best women of the year, does it mean something to you, or does it not matter?
Their last 5 showings, their last 5 battles have been great. So they kind of like on an upwards streak. And I think as long as you're commending growth, it's perfectly fine. So I agree with it all. I agree with it all. Me personally, I've been doing it for a while. So I kind of have like a legacy that I'm more protecting than an award.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Than an award. But I ain't gonna shade it.
Right.
I would love to win.
Yo, that
You know
response was fire.
In the midst, oh no, I'm really not trying to be shady at all. That was
I'm saying that was
It
that you
made
care
sense.
about your legacy. That means something to me.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No, because I like my future. You get what I'm saying? My future when we look back at this is kind of gonna be like, oh, this little bitch set this up. Like she, you know what I mean? So, like I said, nothing I do is by mistake. You get what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I just want to make sure I clean this area up and this part of my life up. So when I move towards the next step, it just makes so much sense. And it's like, yo, this bitch been the GOAT since back then. You get what I'm saying? So I honestly, I wouldn't mind winning it, of course, because they giving out money, period. I ain't too good for some extra dollars.
Right,
but yeah,
right.
Of course. But like if in the midst of, you know, me completing my aim, you know, of what I've set out to do, if I, you know, get the acknowledgement, great. I wouldn't be mad at it at all. You get what I'm saying? But no, hell no. Vixen has been battling for a while. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like perfect. Now she's getting the recognition that she deserves. And
right.
I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. She's putting in work as she should. So hell yeah. Show system love.
Right.
You can put her heart in the shit for a minute. Right. Right. It's not just the main ones that they plaster in front of y'all, I want to say like us. That is the only good ones. It's not. So I'm happy. I'm happy about that. And Yoshi, she's a new girl. That's good I feel like it's good to show other new girls that like it's not that hard to work your ass off and get you from saying and make a stain and into the culture. Hell no, I'm not mad at that at all. Hell no.
Right.
Casey J's been doing it for a while too.
Excellent.
Showing nice. Now, better late than never. You get what I'm saying? So hell yeah.
I don't want to take.
Yeah.
I don't want
Hell
to take
yeah.
nothing against Yoshi because she's had a great year, but I feel as though like your battle really did a lot for her.
Yes,
Like you
honestly,
battling
yes.
her was like at that moment. You did a lot for Yoshi's career, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
I mean, when it got pitched to me, Devo first hit me up with it. I was completely down with it. I haven't gotten into her, battles and stuff like that, but I did I was in the midst of when she battled Tony Blanco.
Okay.
And she did exceptional. She had everybody in the vicinity going crazy. I was, in the back smoking. I don't smoke no more, but I was in the back smoking at the time. And she had us all like, oh, this shit is dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? She about to come and fuck some shit up. So I was completely all for it. I see something. I feel like I kind of got an eye and an ear for that. So I seen it. I was like, yeah, she's going to be dope. I think in my case, particularly Yoshi, it was the growth thing as well. We seen her battle Bill, and then we seen her battle me. It was like, maybe now she's getting, the entirety of what it is. And then it wasn't so, thought bar saturated.
Right.
And I think that's kind of what they wanted from her for a while now. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to see that rapper. So I'm super happy for her. Hell yeah.
Right.
Do your shit, bitch.
Right.
Do your shit. You know what I'm saying? Do your shit. Hell yeah.
Right. There's a and I keep saying it hasn't happened yet, but there's a game that we play up here called Most. I used to call it Most Threatening, Least Threatening, but when I played it with Norman Bates last week, shout out to her, she was like, none of them were really a threat, so maybe we'll go with Most Challenging, Least Challenging. So the way it works is I name three or like a group of women per se, and you let me know in that group if you had to battle them, who would be the most challenging and who would be the least challenging and why. Okay.
All right.
So with
I'm down with that.
With the first one, I decided to actually break up the 2-on-2. So I have Don Lady, Farrah Funeral, Shuni the Rapper.
All right. Are we going from threatening to least threatening or least threatening to most threatening?
However we can go most to least.
Okay, I would say Dawn is the most threatening because Dawn is very strategic. That's what a lot of people don't know. That's why the bitch really kind of don't lose battles.
Dawn really hate everybody.
No. Dawn she really don't lose battles. She's not, first of all, she's not going to take you if she don't already know every little dirty deed you done did. You know what I'm saying? So if the bitch even accepts you, that's because she know your business. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bitches be like, oh yeah, she easy. I'm about to smoke her. Girl, think twice. Think twice. She's kind of like the wolf in sheep clothing. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely would say most threatening Dawn, because I know what that means.
Right.
I'm like, oh bitch, so you trying to spell my business? Right. All right, I see how we're doing it. So I would say definitely, I definitely would say Dawn is probably the most threatening. I definitely would go for Shuni after that because Shuni has excelled, which is crazy. They should have been doing this Woman of the Year shit just a year ago when Shuni was cooking, because Shuni went fucking crazy for the past 2-3 years. And I feel like, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you're doing good. And I didn't really like that. I didn't really like that. She's grown. She's not somebody that we ever looked at as like,
yo, congratulations to Shuni too. She just
like,
had a baby like a couple days ago, right?
Yes,
salute to Shuni.
And her father came home.
I just seen that on Instagram. Yeah, I just seen that on Instagram. Yes, blessings. 2021 looking good, but I'm kind of mad at that because she's been doing crazy good. And then she got a battle rapper husband. Like, he gonna be like, babe, take that out. That was trash. You know what I'm saying? So her shit proofread. You know what I'm saying? Her shit, she ain't gonna come saying nothing whack. I would say the least threatening is Farrah. That's not even no shade. It's just that I haven't seen or heard anything that moved in so long. And Farrah,
we haven't seen a scary
that
Farrah.
I felt like I could do battle rap.
Yeah, we
in
haven't
a
seen a
while.
scary.
And I feel like she's the reason I felt like I could really do this. Like I felt like I seen somebody that dressed like me, that talked like me. I'm like, oh, I could do this shit.
Right.
I could be good at this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, that was my favorite, my only favorite at, Once Upon a Time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just feel like she hasn't been that for a while.
Okay.
And I don't know why. Maybe because listen, this shit is stressful. Listen, for real. She probably like, fuck this shit. Let me get paid. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's why. Maybe he just lost that fire for it. That probably, I would say that. 2011 Farrah, I might be in for a long night.
Right.
We might have to fight after the battle, like, bitch, you caught me off guard, bitch.
Gotcha. Okay. The next set, Vixen, KCJ, Jazz.
Ooh.
I would say most threatening probably would be Casey. Her and Jazz is really neck and neck, but I feel like Casey performs better than Jazz.
Wait, if you're talking, stop because it froze.
Jazz is more worried about. Oh.
Wait, no, you said the last thing we got was that Casey performs better than Jazz.
Yes, I would be probably more worried about someone that can warm that jam. So I know she's sitting on shit. Definitely Jazz afterwards. And then I would say Vixen. Vixen, she performs well and she raps exceptionally well. In my opinion, it's just kind of like the raps aren't that hard to write. And I'm not saying that she's trash or anything. Right. Just from my comprehension and how I, prepare and write and things like that. Yeah, I'll only put her for that. Okay. She's very, very animated too.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it probably just wouldn't look as scary. It just wouldn't look as scary.
Right. Okay. The next one I have, it's E-Heart, Hustle, and Fit.
Damn.
From most to least threatening?
Right.
I'm like, I want them hoes, so I ain't threatened by none of them. Let me play the game. Let me be a good sport. I probably would say Hustle's the most threatening because we kind of, we from Harlem. I feel like she kind of know exactly how I'm coming, bitch. I'm coming to be disrespectful, bitch. So I feel like she probably would kind of have my shit mapped out, to have a lot of counter punches and blocks and shit like that. So I definitely would say Hustle. I probably would say Fit afterwards, but I don't really necessarily like her style of rap, so not really. Okay. So I put Fit last and E-Heart second. Because I know E-Heart real salty about that K-Shine shit. Did all that talking about me and Chess and went and did the same shit, bitch. How that feel? Yeah, went and did the same thing. How that feel, honey? How that feel? And I'm not even sauce because E-Heart always showed me love, always backed me, always, gave me my brownie points after every battle I did. But that was it just was very unattractive, very tasteless. It was like, girl, they coined you the queen. You're not supposed to be saying shit but positive shit about, you feel me, the females. That was more of a personal thing for me.
Well, I think they from the same hood too, right? I think they both from Cortland, Chess and E-Heart. So maybe that's what it was. They from the same hood.
Oh, I love Portland. When I was young, I used to party over there. No, I hung out on Portland my whole teenage years and all of that. I had to Portland is actually active. They get active over there. I fuck
really
with Portland. Hard just did some salty ass and was mad at the time that I got picked for royalty and went on Math Hoffa's show to try to discredit me like I didn't deserve the chess battle. Like, bitch, when the fuck, like, were you not the same person that was dapping me up? I like, what the fuck? It just was very like, what? I didn't know where none of that came from. But I wasn't even, I was salty about it, but it's like what are you doing after you just did the same thing? Now you're looking real stupid. That's why you gotta be humble in this shit. Cause God will serve you some humble pie real fast. Real fast. Dead ass, real fast. But I know for the game purposes, I know E-Heart definitely would. After that, she definitely probably ain't gonna play no games. So I definitely put second and then I'll put Fit last.
Gotcha. Okay. Shayna, Miss Merck, Young Gaddis.
Ooh, that didn't even sound good altogether. All right, I probably put I was just like, but all right, I'll put most threatening in Shayna. Obviously, just because she's the most polished out of that bunch. I will put Merc next because I feel like Merc is a better rapper than Gaddis, and then I'll put Gaddis.
Gotcha. And why is Gaddis last?
I don't think nobody's threatened.
I hear you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think nobody would be like turn her down like, nah, this bitch be coming to play. I don't think so, not at all. But she has her fan base and things. She's dope. I fuck with her. She's not really in my lane of what I like in battle rappers, so I don't really look at it as threatening. So, but that's really it. She's dope. She's definitely
right. I hear you.
Dope. Shout out to her.
Okay. Lady Caution, First Lady Flames, Coffee.
I probably would put first.
Who'd you say? I'm sorry, you broke up.
I think she said First Lady.
One of my threatening. Who else was probably Coffee next? Cool. First Lady Flames. First Lady Flames I would put as most threatening. Probably Coffee next because Coffee's a really dope writer. I don't really like her performance so much, but she's a dope writer nonetheless. And then Lady Caution. Honestly, I haven't seen Lady Caution battle, I don't think. So I'm like oblivious. But who the fuck knows? Because her man Tay Rock, he might give us some bars and she might.
Nah, we not doing that to Lady Caution.
Who don't? You never know. Listen, I don't have no battle rappers around me. I'll be flying in blind. I'm not even cool with no battle rappers to call them and be like, yo, hear my rounds. How you think the crowd gonna feel my rounds? How you think the people gonna perceive? I'm flying in blind. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not. Listen, I ain't mad. Bitch, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Let's get that under control. I'm jealous. I'm mad I ain't got that. But Lady Caution is a total. I haven't never seen her personally, so I would never do that to her. I would never do that to her. But only because I haven't seen her. That's all.
Okay. RX, Cheddar, Myverse.
I would put Cheddar first. RX second. In Myverse last. I have never seen Myverse or RX rap, but from what I hear, that's good, right? Where it's at.
Yo, they actually just battled. Yo, check they shit out on KOTD. It was a very good battle.
Wait, who battled?
RX and Myverse. It was good.
Oh, was it? It was good.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I actually like not to be jumping around, but I actually just had this conversation with Nomad. I don't know if we was off the air or on the air, but I feel as though like Myverse gets a really bad rap for some reason. Like she doesn't do no bullshit. She's not extra. All she does is like promote and rap. Like she's not like super top tier, but she's far from whack. I feel as though like she gets a really bad rap for some reason.
Honestly, I love Myverse. I always show her love. I don't get into her battle rap because that's not, that's not who I like. I like her as a person.
Yeah.
So I don't get into her battle rap per se. But for real, these bitches a lot of bitches be envious and be mad because, you feel me, a female gets a certain amount of attention. I actually love that. I know I love my bitches. I love my bitches. So I actually don't, I'm not swayed by that. So, I don't give a fuck about it. But that, that could be the reason. She got a lot of clout. She gets a lot of respect.
Right.
And, bitches be mad at that. They be heavy mad about that. It's still a very emotional, group of females, regardless of what you guys see. So that's the only thing I could think of because she's the sweetest person I've ever met.
Right.
So I don't know why she would get a bad rep at all. I haven't never got into her battles.
I love the fact that you actually stated too that you like her as a person, but you may not necessarily be a fan of her as a battler. I think that's great because I do feel like that, it's kind of two facades or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's great for people to be able to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
I think it's,
absolutely. She's really dope. Every time we see each other, we always laugh.
Did we lose her? So...
A little, I like. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Good now.
Oh, I think I fucked up. No.
Yeah, I don't know if she's
No,
getting
she's
phone
not
calls.
in my like having.
Oh, there you go. You back now. Keeps cutting out. I don't know if you're getting phone calls or the Wi-Fi's just fucked up.
Oh no, actually, we have our own router here, so it ain't mine.
Oh yeah.
It ain't mine.
We'll take the blame. We'll take the blame.
It ain't mine. It ain't mine. So, I got a separate router. Nah, but I don't like Myverse. I haven't binged watched her battles to be like, this is my. Let me get into. I haven't. I just fuck with her as a person, and I'll leave it at that. Gotcha. That's really all.
Understandable. Mm-hmm. And I'll just end it on this one. I have more, but I'll end it on this one. K Profit, QB, Beretta Blaze.
I probably most dangerous, least dangerous. I probably will put QB first. I feel like obviously more polished. Then I put on the outside. A battle rap. She's actually mad cool. I haven't heard Beretta Blaze rap, so my bad, baby.
Gotcha.
That's no shade to you. I just haven't heard you rap.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. So, that's end of the game. Like I said, I could do more, but I won't. But in regards to and kind of getting back to, what I'm saying, your legacy and Heavy Back stated earlier, that you were like the most, swaggiest, what I'm saying, out of all of them per se. And many do crown you as being, the queen of fashion.
Yeah.
And like you said, having to, I think you said you don't wear too many things twice. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I haven't. That's probably, it's not nothing to brag about. It's actually a bad habit that I need to cut out because I'm a grown woman and money don't grow on trees. You know what I'm saying? But no, actually, I really don't, and that's something I'm trying to work on to stop doing. So I've, lately in these past 2 years, I've been buying a lot of expensive shit, so I could be prompt not to give it away or throw it away. But I feel like everybody's so conditioned to it now. My little cousins come by me and be like, what I could get? Where's that? Like, so I'm trying to break out of that. But yeah, that's really the only reason why. But I appreciate that because I don't feel like I don't put much thought into it a lot of times. So that's dope.
Hey, yo, real quick, like staying there too, like I feel as though like that's a very big part that gets overlooked. Especially with the females, is the swag and the dressing and the way. Hey yo, every time I see you, like you make shit work that like like you said, like one day I might see you in like a sweatsuit, you know. Next day I might see you in some baggy pants. Next day I might see you in a skirt. Like, do you feel as though like that's important, like for your image and stuff like that too, or?
Honestly, no. I dress how I feel. If I'm feeling thuggy that day,
yeah,
I might get all black with the 10. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm feeling a little more feminine that day, I definitely want to do my makeup, have my long weave, wig, whatever the case. But I dress how I feel. Honestly, like I said, I don't put too much thought into it. Just when I wake up, how I feel that day.
Gotcha.
That's how I'm gonna look. But I don't necessarily think it's important for a female. It is a cool plus, but for the females, I don't think it's important. As long as your hair is neat, and, you know, your face is presentable, you look like you smell good. That's always been a thing of mine. You look like you smell good. You look very ladylike. Right. You're good to go.
Gotcha.
You ain't gotta do what I do.
Right.
Do you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you? But and that's it.
And smelling good doesn't necessarily have to, you know, or just mean perfume. Look like you're smelling good just from soap. You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing.
Absolutely. Clean t-shirts, clean socks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Things like that. You know what I mean? Things like that.
Right.
You don't want to see dingy brassieres and a black bra strap. Like, this is not cool. A pink black bra strap. Let me say that.
Right.
We just don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I think as a female, I think that is very, very important. So that's really it.
Gotcha.
That's really it.
I can imagine that is definitely, like you said, an expensive habit. I applaud you for that, and I feel like it's pressure too. I can't, I'll give a fun fact. This was the actual shirt the first time I ever did this show. This was the shirt that I wore maybe about a good 2 years ago when C3 was the first guest. She kind of popped my cherry. So I'll definitely repeat some shit. I'm not against it. That's
it's the anniversary for the shirt.
Right.
Look at that.
and you,
look at that.
We showed the battle with you two prior, so I was like, okay, it kind of makes sense. We'll work with it.
It worked. You see, God worked in mysterious ways. But no, for real, I have a bad habit with that. And everybody thinks that I'm like, oh, I just buy all this crazy expensive stuff. Don't get me wrong. I like quality. I love quality. I will almost, probably spend my last on something of quality. But I don't mind going to the cheap stores either, getting my little $3 for $5 shirts. Don't tell y'all. Nobody, I told y'all that. But I don't mind going to get my little tank tops and my little denim skirt from little cheap stores. I am not no stranger to rainbows.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
As hard as it may believe, I'm not. You get what I'm saying? So I hate when I get like, oh, what? I'm up. What I got in your budget? You can always make things look cute. That is the reason why I'm starting this line. Also, that is the reason why I'm starting this YouTube, because I just been more interactive with them and let them know my thought process of how, I curate these looks, and you get what I'm saying? You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to look presentable. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to look swaggy. Right. Or you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to look expensive. That's the crazy part. So yeah, I just want to, share a little bit more of that with them.
Right.
Because you're gonna go broke trying to follow what I do. You're gonna go broke, honey. Tell you right now. No, you're gonna go broke.
Right.
You're gonna go broke. You're gonna go broke. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But yeah, I don't mind. Like I definitely don't mind sharing tips with them, but they don't have to. They don't have to.
And it's funny too, because like, somebody put something in the comment, I kind of disagree, and I'm not just saying that because you're up here, but looking into the camera, I'm seeing something differently. So the person, Don Rose, Business First Radio, says she's trying hard with the side view, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, or I guess laughing emoji. But for me, looking at it, I'm kind of like, I think it's great that you have this view. I'm loving it.
Look,
like
I'm a spin. No. I'm a spin it. No, I'm spinning it around. Actually, I was doing my makeup right there, and it's like a bunch of our like computer wires, keyboard, and things like that. And when you turn right here, it's like the beach chairs and another keyboard. Right. So I literally only have this little bit of space. But nah, I'm definitely not. And that, you know what? That's why it's good for me to do things like that. Because I'm very transparent.
But you know what though?
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I go live. I don't really care about it.
It's nothing wrong with it, and to me it's actually more so working because I'm kind of looking at you and I'm like, yo, like, not that I'm, you know, into like makeup and things like that, but I'm like, yo, like her makeup is popping. Like, I'm even looking at
I have my my ring light. I'm sorry to cut you off. This ring light is way bigger than the one that I previously had.
Right.
So I wish I could actually show the floor and stuff. I wish I could pull it on, but yeah, I have like this little space. Or I could have went onto the out. It's not outside, it's the indoor porch, but it's cold.
Yeah, nah. This is good. Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
No,
I'm gonna be the first to say it.
I'm not,
so on my screen, on my screen in front of you, I got the 4K monitor, and it's, you know, a big monitor, and your eyebrows and your lashes is perfect.
Yeah, I'm looking at the color in the corner of your eyelid. Like,
this ring light helped me get it together. You know what I'm saying? It definitely makes a difference doing your makeup in certain lightings. It works out. But no, I literally only, you see, I got my arm on the phone. So I'm really not, honestly. I'm really not. I just have this little window of space. But I don't get mad at, I don't get mad at things like that.
Right.
People are gonna feel how they feel. But I'm glad you said that. Y'all get to see me. I ain't no lying ass bitch. And I ain't gonna, if I can get more comfortable, I would have definitely been. I would have been like that. I definitely would have been like that. But that's it. That's really all it was.
I know at one point in time, I think, Farrah kind of lent or offered her services to some of the other women in battle rap. Like, if you're going to the event and you need your hair done, I can actually, hook you up and do that for you. Would you offer like some sort of styling assistance to some of the women? Like, I don't know what to put on, and you're like,
Actually, yeah. I don't mind. I think people, like I said, I think people think I'm like, oh no, she not gonna know how to put me on something simple and regular. You know what I mean? When that's, it's definitely not the case. But hell yeah, I don't mind. I definitely don't mind. Hell no. If you need some tips, girl, hit me up. Send me some flicks. I'll let you know if you're gonna look stupid. Or if you're gonna look cute, or what alternatives you can use,
right,
to fix a certain thing. I don't mind that shit at all. I don't mind it at all. Hell
gotcha.
I want it all to look good. I even offered to get some of the girls' merch. Like a lot. Like I said, I'm blessed enough to work closely with a lot of different people. So I've even offered the actual clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The actual clothes that they can wear. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Hell no.
Right.
Hell no. Hit me up.
Nice. Are there any that and this is not to be a shady comment or whatever like that, because sometimes people just don't know fashion or know what looks good, that sort of thing. Are there any artists that you actually look at, like, I guess within your sport, where you're like, yo, I would love to style you, or you're just missing this, you know what I'm saying, like that sort of thing? Oh, her too? Okay.
No, honestly, I feel like I felt like that about every girl at some point in time. Like, why would she wear that with that? Or why would she do that with that? Just this past event, a battle rapper had on my whole outfit. Outfit, shoes, hairstyle, everything. And I wasn't mad at that, because I'm like, all right, at least you're learning. You're learning what works together. And I'm not mad. Hell no. But I've definitely noticed something out of basically all the girls that I probably would have wanted to change. But that shit not about nothing. Everybody got their own style. I dress according to my body. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I just won't wear because I don't feel like it will look good on my body type. But a lot of bitches do that. A lot of bitches do the opposite. Matter of fact, wear shit that their body just ain't working with. But that ain't about nothing.
If you can say, if you can put it in words, where does the passion for fashion come from? And I know, Harlem. I got some cousins in Harlem, and I know, like, the sneaker games and everything like that is so fucking serious. Yeah.
I I'm from Harlem. We don't play no game. No, for real, honestly, it's just, I say this to everyone, Harlem is a different type of place. When I was younger, we have a big boy, you was broke. Nobody wanted to hang out with you if you only have $1,000 coat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I feel like, and it's sad to say, I was conditioned and I was groomed in this way. You know what I'm saying? So they have, West and East Indian parents. So if a lint ball is on your socks, you look dingy. You know what I'm saying? You got a little black mark on your t-shirt, and dingy, throw it away. You know what I'm saying? So it's the way paired with how I was brought up and then where I was brought up that just created this. That was it. When you grow up around people like Tiana and poor Tiana Taylor and Bari, what y'all call Young Lloyd, the maker and inventor of blown. I mean, these people I went to school with and I grew up with and I hung out with, and it's just kind of natural. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's natural. It's something we always did. Always did. So
Gotcha.
yeah, nah. I don't look at it as big as everybody else looks at it. Hell no.
Right.
Everybody is flying Harlem.
Right. Looking back on your looks battle wise, what would you say was your best or favorite look, and which one of those looks where it's like, what the fuck, was I thinking? If you have one.
To be honest, that's the crazy part, because I get dressed the least. I try not to put so much thought into battle day looks. I've had people not show up. I've had battles not happen. So I've been very strict with, like, all right, I'm putting on some bullshit today because y'all ain't gonna make me waste a good outfit and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could go out or vacation with my outfit. But while I say my best, I actually really did like what I battled Yoshi in. That's like my ideal battle outfit. Sweatpants, little tank top, maybe. I always loved and been into like jerseys and kind of sportswear. So I actually do that a lot. If you haven't, a lot of people probably noticed that. Majority of my battles I've had on like a jersey or like some type of NBA hat or something like that. So I kind of always do that. But that's my ideal outfit. What I would say my worst is definitely when I battled Ash Cash. I had on some real 17-year-old shit. And I probably would have not wore that at this day and age. You get what I'm saying? But that's where I was at in life.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We live and learn. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't really put too much thought. Yeah, right. I don't put too much thought into it. I just as long as I would, in the beginning, I definitely would buy, new things. I say up until like maybe 40 is when I was like, all right, I'm not buying no clothes. And then you come and see how everybody's dressed. You're like, I'm really not buying no clothes. I could wear some shit that I've been had. But it's for one day for 20 minutes, because the battle lasts 20 minutes. So it's not, I ain't into that. I probably would buy a outfit and wear it on another day, not battle day.
Gotcha.
Not no more. Definitely not no more.
Right. I definitely did like the Yoshi look. It did give me like, 90s, circa like, maybe 96 Aaliyah vibes per se. I loved it. But apart from that, I think my favorite before that was honestly probably the 2-1-2. And not to keep, going back to that one, but I like that look for that battle personally.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
And that's I actually, after like the whole Yoshi situation, there was a talk that I just started getting into like designer clothes, and I wasn't really like one of them girls. I was 18 in my 22 and I had on Pradas. Who are you? Like, where you been, girl? Where you been? And I blame my parents though. I blame my parents because my mother conditioned me like this. And now that I'm grown, I got it. I'm so used to it. I'm keeping up these habits, and they're very fucking expensive. So don't raise your kids on designer clothes, because when they get older, they're gonna go broke. Buying designer clothes. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something that I'm used to. It really, it's just something that I'm used to.
Yeah, and everybody has their passion, their vice, and if that's yours and it involves you looking good, you know what I'm saying, and feeling good about yourself, then so be it. It could be worse. So once again, when can we expect to see this clothing line?
I want to say right before the summer. Okay. Yeah, right before the summer. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to put out nothing that I'm not proud of. I don't want to put out nothing that I don't stand behind 100%. Right. So as of right now, just getting my whole, my manufacturer order, logos and tags and shit. Even the shit that I'm going to ship things with,
Right.
packaging and everything like that. So once all of that is complete,
I think you went.
be,
Gotcha. Yeah.
you know, you know what I'm saying? This sort of wrapped up the shoot. I want my spring, summer.
Spring, summer. Okay. Joggers. So it's a little joke. Spring, summer. From a TV show. But you know, and
I'm gonna use that. That was really
somebody I know. She's doing like wanting to do the t-shirt line too. And things are very intricate because one of the things I didn't even know, you know, and I shout out, I guess, to Myverse because I kind of reverted the person to like her page, but she was even like, you know, she was like, there's a specific vendor that I actually want to, you know, get with. And she was like, I like the quality of her shirts. And I was like, well, you know, she's like, but I don't know what kind of shirt she's using. And I said, well, just look up the tag, you know, in the back. And she was like, nah, like she has her logo.
Exactly.
And when I looked at Myverse's shit, she had the same shit. And I was like, yo, that's actually kind of fucking dope. Like, you know, you're really just branding, you know, like,
yeah, actually.
Yeah, very, very small little intricate pieces.
And like a few years back, me and my assistant, we came, well, you know, we just put out some t-shirts. It wasn't really necessarily for sale. It was more like, you know, like party gifts and things like that. So come to a birthday party, you can get a Tori shirt. We actually got the logo. Drawn up. It was something real kid-ish in that realm of things. But our wholesaler for the t-shirts that we used was actually from American Apparel. So, you know, like, you know, we just didn't want a certain type of quality. So that's a t-shirt that you could, you know, one of them bedtime t-shirts, get out the shower, like, all right, let me throw this on, it's comfortable.
Right.
And you can wash it over and over and over and over and over, and it ain't gonna chip. It's gonna look brand new. You know, depending on if you iron it, it might look brand spanking new. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something with quality that we just didn't want to go through none of that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to go through any of that. So I want this line to be like every product is that top-notch quality. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. And what's the name of the line?
I just gotta see if everybody like the design.
They will.
Oh, I don't really wanna disclose it just yet, because I don't want anybody to steal it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to steal it or anything like that. It's definitely not battle rappers that I'm only worried about. You get what I'm saying? They're not the only, you know, females or group of people that kind of look to me. So I want to keep it a little private, but each item that I do have in the brand, it will be kind of like its own kind of thing. So yes, we thought out everything down to the T.
Okay. Well, we definitely, you know, are looking forward to it. And like you said, whether it be summer, whether it be spring, whether it be summer or fall, or we get it by spring, I feel like it's definitely something that, you know what I'm saying, people are definitely looking forward to. And like you said, just knowing that you put the quality into it, it makes it a little bit more better as well.
Yeah, I hope so, because I hope so, because everybody's been, when you coming out with some clothes? And I've been like, I'm not coming out with clothes. So I finally folded, and I finally, you know, sat down and put the time and effort into searching and picking through colors and styles and it's a whole bunch that come with that in this particular situation. But yeah, I finally stopped playing with myself, and so let me just give them this. Let me stop playing with them and get their swag right.
and once again, the name of the album, let me put this up once again.
Yes, it is my mix.
Notorious Volume 1.
Yes.
Available on all streaming apps, platforms. Definitely one thing I always tell people to do, and I think it would be great, is, you know what I'm saying, listen to the music, and if anything, let the artist know, you know what I'm saying, what's your favorite song. Fuck, you know, everybody's doing this dumbass fucking Junebug challenge. Like, support your artist and make some kind of challenge, you know what I'm saying, regarding their, you know, music, their shit. We'll definitely, listen to it and see what the
my
favorite
music
shit
is definitely on TikTok and all of that stuff like that. To quick footnote for the tape. I know I've been like coined the battle rapper who makes soft music, but this is a very trap music type of is very much in that lane. I kind of wanted to try it because that's not really my style of music, which is crazy. But yeah, I've so far been getting a lot of good feedback. I can't wait to start shooting the visuals and stuff like that. You definitely will see a lot of things from my line in these visuals. So I'm just kind of seeing what should come first. But yeah, check it out, y'all. Let me know if y'all like it, love it, hate it. Okay. Would you marry it? Like, let me know. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? All criticism is welcome, so I can know what to fix for volume 2. Let's get it popping.
Okay, so just kind of going through, Not Free Cable definitely had me like, just from jump. So, definitely, I'm gonna look forward to the whole thing.
Yeah, it's very upbeat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's very upbeat. This whole tape is very upbeat. It's not one of them love song type of tapes. It's not. I think track 1. I do get a little, I won't say emotional, but I do get a little personal and, let them into picking my brain and stuff like that. So other than that, it's very, clubby type, very, get in the mood. You might get a spin song on it. You might have to spin on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You might get one of those. You might get, a little like, all right, let me get dressed to this one right here. So it's definitely different vibes, but it's definitely, if you in love or just got your heart broke, don't listen to this because we're going to go to their house and fuck this shit up. This is not the one for you. Sit this one out.
Skimming through, just like a 2-second, 3-second listen. Track 7, Not Free Cable. Track 8, Bottom Feeders, First Take. Track 9, Designer Drugs, and track 12, Mondays in America, are ones that I really feel like I'm a put on ASAP. Like they cling to me, just not even hearing what you're talking about yet, but just initially where I'm like, I bet like this is a must.
Very beginning.
Yeah, this is a must.
And you know what's so crazy, because I feel like track 1 through 7, you're gonna be like, oh, these are ones. Personally, but that's the good thing with this is what I've learned. That's a good thing with creating a project, that everybody has different styles, personalities. They can just pick what mood they in.
Right.
So definitely give it a listen. I won't be mad if y'all spin my shit on the show.
Hey, we have
spin my shit, give my shit some play.
So yo, Tori, real quick, you family and anything you need from me is done. But maybe when it gets closer to the release date and the album, we could either bring you on, or I could actually come out there, maybe do a listening session. We'll do like a whole.
Y'all in Jersey, because I'm in Jersey.
Yeah.
I remember coming. Yeah, I remember coming like some years ago. I'm in Jersey now, so
okay.
Invite
yeah,
me,
even if not, we'll do like some type of listening session, and maybe do like a whole whole rollout for you, man. Like
I'm definitely down with that. I miss you.
I know you my dog. I love Tori. I was telling them off the air, yo. Like I love Tori, man. That's my dog, man.
It's like, where you be at? Why you don't be at events? Like I be with the gangsters, like
yeah, nah. So
I really like the crowd too much.
Yeah, nah. But I actually been dealing. I've been dealing with a lot of health issues and shit. So I took over a lot of responsibilities. I also took over a lot of responsibilities for Uncle Rob behind the scenes. So you know what I'm saying. I'm literally. I don't even got time. Like Uncle Rob got me working. Like. So but I'll eventually.
Listen, he's gonna be at the event for you. You do everything else, right?
Yeah,
I know it's games. I know it's games.
I'll be back though. I promise. I'll be back.
But I'm actually happy that I did. Listen. All my prayers are with you. I know you're gonna be back and better. So just focus on being better, being great, and that's it. You ain't missing nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
You the
best. Do the same thing you did when you left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just focus on yourself. Definitely focus on yourself. You could catch all this shit at another time.
Facts.
But no, I do not mind. Just let me know whenever y'all ready. We'll come up there, turn it up real fast, and I'm bringing the liquor because I don't smoke no more.
Yeah. We got a nice bar for the VIPs. We got a nice bar for the VIPs. So.
And I want to take the last.
I definitely don't mind.
Yeah, a few minutes just to kind of
Mm-hmm.
plug your shit. So you have a show on Caffeine as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. We trying to figure out right now what is the best timing since a lot of the female shows have been rolling out. So yeah, we just don't want this to conflict with kind of what we got going on.
Gotcha. So it's kind of more so in the works and something for us to kind of look out for.
You know, y'all see the commercial soon, and the commercial will release all of that. So yeah, it's definitely different from what you have, been seeing on Caffeine and what a lot of the ladies have. So, no bitch, but I gotta do a big like a 3X. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's gonna be a little different. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little different. But yeah, just figuring out the right time to come in. There's quarters.
Nice.
To how these things go. So that's all. That's really it.
Nice. And you also have a YouTube channel. And where can people subscribe to your YouTube channel at?
Oh yes. Just go to YouTube, type in The Real Tori Doe, subscribe. I will definitely be doing that. That probably will be a little bit more. Yeah, check that out. And I think that's more of the things that y'all, want to talk about. All the, tips and tricks and all that other stuff, and a little bit into my business because I know I don't be around and y'all want to be in my business. So I'm gonna let y'all in my business a little bit. You get what I'm saying? I'm growing up a little bit. I'm being a little more open. But yeah, definitely. That's just so people get a little bit more intimate interactions with me. That's it. And Caffeine, of course, will be, battle rap related. So that y'all can go there to that show for all y'all battle rap needs. They'll be writing me on Facebook at 4 a.m, asking me reactions on battles.
Gotcha. The but before you get out of here, because I know the YouTube chat is gonna end soon, I just want to say that I thank you very, very much for taking the time out. You know what I'm saying, for making this happen.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, as stated, better late than never. I had people hounding me always, like, you gotta get Tori, and I'm like, I'm gonna get her.
And Heavy Bags, make sure you tell Uncle Ra that I did the show.
I got you.
I don't need him seeing me running down like I thought I told you that you need to go up. Like, oh my God, he don't Uncle Ra stay on top of my eye. He don't play no games with me. He don't play no games with me. So please let him know, because I'm gonna throw it in his face like, and I did the show. Don't play. But definitely let him know.
I'm sure Uncle Ra is tuned in right now.
Oh yeah, he probably gonna text me right after this, like, thank you, baby girl. Right? Hey, I'm probably gonna text me. One of the few battle rap people that I give my number to with no problem. Every time I say like, take my new number. I know it's the message gonna come sooner or later. Like, I appreciate you, baby girl. You stop playing. Trust me, he don't let me breathe.
Yeah.
As soon as he see me, he don't let me breathe. But I appreciate it though. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all. Yeah. Make sure y'all spend my shit.
Will do. Yeah. Promise.
Yes. Love.
Will do.
Donation. Well, Heavy Bag, so he be back on these battle rap streets.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Facts. Back on these battle rap streets. Get well, and thank you for having me. Listen, y'all host is so nice and so persistent. Like, you're an angel. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name, but
no mad, but it takes one to know one.
All right, you're right. No, right. All right, no. You like me? No, man, I fuck with you. No, for real. No, man, he definitely was very persistent. He was very, very patient with me, because y'all know I be moving like a chicken with a head cut off. Like, definitely, I appreciate that.
Yeah, so and Tori, you need anything from me? You already know. Just holler.
Oh, you know I'm mind bothering you. Like, hello. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. Y'all
for sure.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right.
No problem. All
right. Tori's so fire. All right. We are out.
All right.
So, we out. You ending?
Huh?
You ending?
Now
I ended the live. We're still live.
Okay, you ended that. Okay, my fault. All right, so wanted to take the time out. I'm going to go through very quickly. Barbarian, Slim Diesel, Mojo, JJ Philly, Boss Jean, Slim Diesel, Surf's Third Round, Slime Ace, RC, Light Skin Television, Heavy Bag TV, Turn Up Ron, Cheshire, 3-Pete, So many more. Miss VA, K Bizzle, Kayla D, OGK, all of y'all. Thank all of y'all for tuning in. Gotta go because it's the mark, but you know, next week.
Yo, already, man. Queens of